Welcome to After the Final Bell, a podcast about what happens when an adrenaline-fueled career comes to an end and real life begins. Hosted by UFC striking coach Mike Gonzales and YouTube bounty hunter Trevor O'Connor.
It's not just about fights anymore. It's about what happens when the gloves come off.
And the real adventure begins.
Join Mike and Trevor as they chat about the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Life after the final bell isn't always easy, but it's always interesting. This is After the Final Bell.
The best part about that movie is probably Jalen's butt.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember anything else.
Oh.
Do you?
I don't even remember watching that movie.
You watch it?
Mm-hmm.
For Jalen's butt?
It's nice.
It didn't hurt? Didn't hurt at all?
Holding people's hands and guiding them and getting them through with the lender and through the process.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of first-time homebuyer programs, government programs, down payment assistance programs.
Do we know educated people that are smart? Yes. When I look at the 5-10 most successful people in my circle, less than 10% have a degree.
Yeah.
So why? Why? Mike's a hustler.
I don't disagree.
He hustles down at Colfax.
I just, that
That
I get so irritated with TikTok. I need the video to go through
Oh, yeah,
5 seconds.
You hate
5
parts.
seconds.
You want to
Like-
make Mike mad. Make a video with part 5.
Yeah, I fuck that video.
Click the join button now to become a member and gain access to all the behind-the-scenes footage, including our hilarious outtakes. Join us weekly for our members-only live podcast, but only when you click that join button.
It's something that you think.
Should we buy an island?
Weird.
I don't even want to roll over on a dog toy in the bed. Like, I'm good.
I've seen Epstein Island. And BVI passed by it. Never been there.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, we can breathe now.
We don't always vet all the guests. What's up, guys? My name's Trevor O'Connor.
I'm Mike Gonzales.
And this is After the Final Bell, a podcast about what happens when an adrenaline-fueled career comes to an end.
Real life begins.
My real life is still adrenaline-fueled.
Is it? Well, because you play Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, it's just all day.
I do a lot. Red Dead Redemption 2
Do you have
roleplay.
dreams?
No. I also don't know that I dream anyway.
No?
Like, I could not remember the last dream I had.
Me either.
I did. Well, that's not true. It depends. I had that half awake lucid dream this morning because we've been working on all the new studios and everything that's going on. And Kay Miller and I are going to do we might do a daily 15-minute, just because she and I are opposites. Like, you might be old enough to remember a show called Dharma and Greg.
Mm-hmm.
That's us. She is a super hippie. She's probably saging the living room right now. And I just laugh at her woo-woo everything. So we're going to do a 15-minute daily thing, which is going to be fun. But I was thinking about that, setting for that studio. And I think I want to do, in my dream, it all came to me. I was awake, but dreaming. I want a wood wall. I'm going to get one of those electric fireplaces.
Why don't you just do it on the bench outside?
And then 2 chairs.
Nice.
Oh, in the Zen garden? Yeah. You know why. You know why.
I know, but it'd be a good idea to do it.
Why would I not do it?
I don't. You tell.
Tell them.
Tell
Go
him.
ahead.
There's a camera right there.
They're snakes.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
He gets afraid. And there ain't no snakes out there.
She just saw one
When?
the other day.
I don't believe you.
How
I'm
big?
going to ask her.
It was probably 12 feet.
No, shit.
And
Little gardener snake.
it was probably,
It
it's probably 8 inches in circumference.
You got scared? What'd you do? Run in the house?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh,
No. That's why I don't go out there.
yeah.
Snakes. It's like the Amazon rainforest. There's pythons.
I mean, that's different.
There's
You're
probably
talking about a garden snake.
No, it's probably an anaconda.
And I doubt it.
I need Ice Cube to come and help.
Help you with
Wasn't he in that movie, Anaconda?
Yeah. Ice Cube and J-Lo?
It
Isn't
probably
J-Lo?
wasn't good. Yeah. The best part about that movie is probably J-Lo's butt.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember anything else.
Oh.
Do you?
I don't even remember watching that movie.
Do you watch it?
Mm-hmm.
For J-Lo's butt?
It's nice.
It didn't hurt. Didn't hurt at all. We do have a guest.
Yeah, we do.
If you guys happen to notice, we go back a ways.
Yeah, we do.
I don't even remember how I met you. I just remember always knowing you.
Yeah. Good point. True.
I think the first time I met you, I was covering one of your MMA events for Brawlin.
Okay.
I think that's...
Which tells you how long ago that was.
Yeah. That's when I was still doing like journalism, like typing.
Because didn't Brawlin used to do photos too before they started selling gear?
Yeah,
right?
Joe used to be the photographer, and I would like live blog
the fights
with all the fights.
Yeah, you guys are good.
We had a good time. We did some good stuff.
That's a good time.
But then we became friends. We built a relationship, and now when you put on fights, we've told you we have dibs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's nothing Mike and I love more than to do fight commentary.
That's a good time. And Pueblo shows out too when everybody comes. That's what I like.
That's the thing.
Really what I like. I was like,
so if you're doing commentary at a show and the crowd is either oversaturated, so they're kind of,
or they just,
mundane, or it's not a big crowd,
or they show up and then they leave right away.
Yeah,
that's kind of boring.
Your shows fill up early and they stay packed. And just doing commentary, like a lot of we're in headphones, so you can't hear very well what's going on, but you can hear the crowds.
Feel,
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We really, truly, we don't, like, I do commentary for jiu-jitsu, for CJJC, but the only other thing we do is for your shows.
Yeah. Thanks.
We don't want to waste it.
No.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Waste my energy.
We don't waste it on other people. We only like your
not
stuff.
doing it.
Yeah, it's definitely a community involvement, like everybody helping out. So,
and what a lot of people don't understand is the financial undertaking to put together a promotion like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not running on a schedule.
Yeah.
So it's not like lather, rinse, repeat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's totally unpredictable, man. And like, again, it's you need people to help you. You need a strong team and good fight card. But yeah, it's been one of the hardest things like I've ever done. But I think it's like disciplined me to, do other things too in life. But, doing events it's a whole nother world.
How long does it take you? Because you do a good job.
Thanks.
Like your shows the fights are good, the crowd is good, the everything is good. Like how long in advance do you prepare?
Well, 2.5 years, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, but normally,
here's the thing that I like to say that's different about like our promotion, and if you want to go to the theater, it's there. And you kind of take it for granted, so you're not going to the movie theater all the time. Right. So like when there's events and things that are going on all the time, it is what it is as far as, It
becomes oversaturated.
Yeah.
It does.
And like, it's nice that, it's a lot of hard work, but it's nice that we, bring them once a year, one every 2 years.
Yeah.
But when people know that we're doing an event, they know that it's...
Everybody wants on, huh?
Yeah. Everyone wants to get on the card. They know it's a special event and, the fight fans. And so that's kind of what makes it cool because they know that it's special and, they don't come around all that time. So, I got my hands and wear a lot of different hats and I give credit to people that are doing it like full time and all that. But, yeah, it makes it special, when you're just doing it once.
You do like
900
things.
I feel like it.
Are you Jamaican?
No, man.
Because you work like a Jamaican.
Okay.
Like he delivers the mail while he's delivering the milk. Like he just combines 2 jobs into one, does that, then that's his morning work, and then he got
his afternoon
like midday work and then
evening work.
How do you do it? Like how do you keep up?
I mean, honestly, like don't have kids, so that helps, be able to go left and right.
That keeps the cost down.
But I got a strong partner, Vanessa. She's my backbone. Like we were talking earlier, and it's just something that I do, something that I enjoy doing, man. Just keeping my hands involved in a lot of different things, but something I've like learned lately, like getting older, is definitely doing things that make you happy, get you out of bed. Mm-hmm. Things change when you're in your early 20s and 30s. You have your goals, and then you hit those goals, and just things change. And so you want to level up, and you want to dream bigger and do other things. And it's just crazy, the story of life and where it takes you and the people that you meet. And then you never know who you're going to be sitting next to,
right.
you know, like, so.
As I've grown older, Mike can attest to it. A lot of people that have been in my circle before can attest to, I only do things now that bring me joy.
Yeah.
That's Mike. I only do things that bring me joy.
And definitely like cutting out the fat as far as negative energy.
Right.
People.
I mean, I'm very blessed because we had the bounty hunting show and there's residuals and like we do okay. Like we're not rich by any means, but we do okay.
Love it, man.
So I don't have to like go to places that upset me.
Nice.
In the like, I just got into a discussion a couple weeks ago on social media. People were talking about, it was local music stuff, so it is whatever. But the promoter was basically telling these bands that they need their fans to come for the very first band and they have to stay through the entire show to the very end. I don't know if you've ever been to a local music show, but it sounds like one song for like 4.5 hours because they book 4 or 5 of the same genre type bands. They all sound very similar. In my mind, and I didn't used to be this way, but the way I am now is I vote with my time and my dollars. If you have a band and you guys are playing on a Friday night, I will come and see you because you're my friend.
Yeah.
I do not give a shit about the 3 bands that played before you that screamed into a microphone.
Yeah.
So I'm the kind of guy now who goes, what time are you on? You guys are scheduled at 10? I'll be there at 9:40. I'm going to show up. I'm going to support you. I'm going to support the venue. I'll buy a couple drinks for people. You know, I'll spend some money there because I understand how it works.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the promoter wants the ticket sales.
Yep.
The venue needs food and drink sales so that they can continue to have a marriage in some way. It's the same with fighting as it is with music. So I know the game. I'm going to give the venue some money. I'm going to, buy some drinks, buy some food, whatever. I'm going to buy a ticket so the promoter's taken care of. But I'm not compelled to stay any longer or any earlier than I really want to. Why? Because time is the one thing you have that is finite, and it is the most precious resource that you own.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't expect people to spend the most valuable resource they have doing something that doesn't bring them joy.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, why would you have that expectation?
I don't know.
I totally understand what you're saying.
I don't know.
I've learned, and
I vote with my time.
Mike's better at it than I am. Mike is really good at saying no.
Oh yeah. Easy. It's just the easiest 2-letter word
But
you
the
can
thing,
say.
Mike,
Really.
over the last year especially,
It's probably smart. It saves you a lot of BS.
well, yeah,
Be a nice guy.
Over the last year especially, I've learned from Mike the ability to understand that no is a complete sentence. It doesn't have to be no because. It doesn't have to be no. But maybe. You don't have to watch. Hey, Mike, tonight we're probably going to get the fights and maybe barbecue a little bit. Do you guys want to come by?
No.
Cool.
No. That's exactly how it goes.
And that's how our conversations go.
No.
But I know
Yeah.
Mike doesn't mean anything derogatory or negative. He's not being shitty. Like he's answering the question with a complete statement, which is no. It's none of my business why he doesn't want to come.
Yeah.
He doesn't owe
Most
me.
people get offended. Though,
Right.
if you
He
say
doesn't
no. I
owe
don't
me an
understand
explanation.
why. If somebody tells me no, I'm just like,
Yeah,
okay.
And then get a little weird though when your buddy's like, why? You know, how come?
How many times have I asked you why?
Never. Some people do, and I'm like, well, you really want to know? Yeah, because I don't want to.
I want to go home and
Back
spend
to-
time with my wife and my kids.
like
and enjoy my garden.
What drives me crazy is like the fights, right? they have fights here in town locally, like you're in Pueblo, but down here it's like once a month
or more.
more.
I actually just moved up here.
Oh yeah, we just talked on the other side of town.
Yeah.
He didn't move to Denver. He moved to like North Colorado Springs.
I mean,
The DTC, the tech center. For me, you might as well be
still
in the Springs.
It takes just as long.
But for you, that's a huge leap.
Still in Pueblo.
How long have you been here? And how long?
3 months.
3 months.
Also,
Going on 4. I met man, it's crazy just being up here because you start sitting down with people that this should have happened a long time ago. You know?
Yeah.
So like lunches and business meetings and fighters, and it's just crazy. Like all this people I've met throughout the years, it's just kind of
The synergy's different,
it's paying off, and it's nice to like be able to like capitalize and explore some of these relationships. And
Yeah.
how long did it take you to make the move finally to be like?
When
okay,
did you
we're
talk
leaving?
about it first compared to when did you actually do
The
it?
first time was, 5 years ago, and then just recently was just made the jump. Yeah, it was awesome. We got
What was the catalyst?
our friend was moved. We took over. We assumed a 2.75% interest rate on a property up here. So, I mean, we love real estate and made it easy to come up here. And I mean, like there's a lot of rates that are assumable right now that people are willing to let go. You just got to go out there and find them. And again, like, a friend up here just had that opportunity, and we jumped all over it. So, yeah, I mean, can't say no to a low, awesome payment and kind of be where we want, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been awesome, man.
So we didn't actually his name is J.R. Chavez.
Yeah. If you're still watching,
Top shelf real estate, top shelf entertainment, a million things. I just assume everybody knows who I know.
most times
I do that, all the time. I just start a conversation assuming that everyone that's ever going to watch this knows you because I know you.
Who's the coolest person you've ever interviewed or had, you think?
You?
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah.
He's probably the coolest.
Yeah.
See, that was a setup. That was good.
You see, I know.
You did good on
I know
that.
how to
Yeah.
play the game. We've had some cool people.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I feel like everybody's cool in their own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody's like, we don't really like, if you watch like a different people we have in, nobody's the same. Really. You know,
Yeah.
we had Amber, which was wild, and she was cool in a different way.
Amber's the girl that painted Tupac behind you.
Oh, love
she
that
was the
dude.
singer in.
And why he's wearing the hat, because he won the competition.
So she is a former exotic dancer. Is that exotic dancer? Is that
Entertainer, adult entertainer.
Yes. Who's transitioned into she now is a promoter for like live shows, aerial shows,
Yeah.
like the silks and the
oh,
twisting.
sweet. Yeah.
And she's also a pole fitness instructor. So she teaches pole dancing as a fitness thing or as a competitive thing, as opposed to a throwing dollars at you.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Mike and I do a series called Mike and Trevor Try Things.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Because we've both been athletes for most of our lives, we truly believe that we can do anything that anybody else does physically.
Yeah.
We can learn in one day to be at least as good as the average.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not true.
No. We tried to.
And we learned it with pole fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be strong.
If you've never experienced what it's like to even try,
I was sweating. I was tired. My arms were sore.
your core is not strong enough.
No.
Wow.
No.
No, we looked like buffoons.
Yeah. So yeah, she was cool. So I feel like everybody's cool in their own way.
So we went and did a class with her. She taught us a little routine, and then
Nice.
at the end, we filmed the whole thing. There's an episode up on the channel.
Check it out.
It's awesome. But we've run into a million different people.
Yeah.
We had Jodie Champion, who is a female comedian who's very conservative, very outspoken.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is great.
awesome. Like sitting with her creates conversations that you have with her, but also within yourself to go, am I looking at things through
Yeah, that's
eyes of discernment, or am I looking at things through eyes of bias? Because Mike and I are very like independent.
Yeah.
She's very conservative. We have friends that are very liberal. But what we learn is that when you sit and talk to someone, as long as you're having that conversation from an open stand, like it's not offensive.
yeah.
No.
I'm having a conversation. It's not a fight.
Yeah.
I may disagree with you wholeheartedly at the end and go, I really understand your position now, and I respect that. I mean, it hasn't changed my opinion, but I understand and I feel.
Yeah.
You know, and
She sounds interesting, man.
oh yeah.
Oh.
I mean, just everybody we've had
Yeah.
has been really amazing. We had Josh Huber on one of our very first episodes.
Okay.
Right after, well, not right after, but
It
soon
was
after
close.
he had brain surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
And then he just did a fight to win pro jiu-jitsu match like
Oh, he did.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he's a stud. That is a warrior.
That dude's.
I don't know if he is the
He's tough, man.
strongest, bravest, most incredible person I've ever met, or just a complete idiot.
Maybe a little bit of both.
But yeah,
Like he throws caution to the
Yeah.
wind. Like
yeah.
I think he's lived his life and he's going to continue to live it to the fullest. And if he checks out, he checks
The way
out.
he wants.
Like I don't think
Yeah.
there's.
And he's the nicest guy too.
Oh,
He is a
it was
nice
a great podcast. Like we
Yeah,
really,
it was a
really
good time.
enjoyed it. Who else have we had on?
We had I don't know her name, but remember the girl about telling us about cars?
Oh, that
She was a good one.
So this person not famous in any way. There's no like name recognition for the show. It was an information show that was probably one of the best episodes we've ever done, which we'll pivot that with you.
Mm-hmm.
We had her come in. She's a former high-end car sales, regular car sales, finance manager in the auto world. So we had her come in and we just
We asked all the questions.
blew questions at her. How do we buy a car?
Mm-hmm.
How do I buy a car
Oh, she probably went on and
the best?
Yeah.
Like how can I buy a car and actually get the best value for my dollar? And what are all the sleight of hand things that
Yeah.
are going on? What are they doing? And and a lot of what she said, every time you go to buy a car, you're like, they did that.
Yes, it's just like I had a checklist. It's like, yep. Oh, they got me. Yeah,
Amazing
yeah.
episode.
It was good. Yeah,
let's check that out.
Now having you here, because how long have you been in real estate?
Oh, geez, man. 21 years.
And you're only 26, which is amazing.
That's crazy.
Like that's very
Very
Jamaicans
good,
get
yeah.
those licenses and jobs early. So 21 years in real estate.
Yeah.
Now, two scenarios. What is the best situation for a young first-time buyer?
mm-hmm.
Two, how does your like everyday guy who maybe has some dings on his credit because the economy's been
Yeah.
shit, makes enough to get by, but is not making a bunch of extra, doesn't have $20,000 in the bank. There's all these things. Like a lot of people I know aren't buying a house because they're like, dude, I don't
Can't
have
afford it.
$10,000. I don't have 5% to put down on a house. If I 5% of what I can put down, we're living in someone's backyard.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna owe.
Right. So kind of give me scenarios for people in those situations and say, I mean, every situation is different. You have to look at everything.
Yeah.
But we're just going
In general,
to broad spectrum it.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing better than helping a first-time home buyer get into a property. This is, usually their biggest purchase that they're doing, in their entire life.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy and it's sad. I mean, I don't understand why they don't teach us this in school, as far as credit.
Because we're learning square dancing.
jeez.
How important credit is, buying a house, contracts, this, that. And, so it's just like a lack of information. And, a lot of times people are afraid to hear no, or your credits, everyone's credit. I have good credit, bad credit,
Is it
this, that.
because financial literacy is probably at the lowest?
Yeah, it's probably honestly because they want, people to stay in that lane, but yeah, it's I feel like we're a therapist holding people's hands and guiding them and getting them through with the lender and through the process. But there's a lot of first-time homebuyer programs, government programs, down payment assistance programs. And once you get like connected with a good real estate agent, then they'll get you with a lender, and you'll go from there and start shopping for a home. But yeah, it's crazy how a lot of people are one phone call away from purchasing a home. And I have lenders that can go as low as 580, or 600, credit score to qualify for these programs. But yeah, I mean, they just need to get on the phone, and like you can have like a lender tell you like a step process: pay down this Comcast bill, pay off this credit card, and you could be shopping within like a week to a month.
Oh, wow.
You know, and so it's just, calling in and finding the right real estate agent that'll kind of guide you down that path.
If I can pause for 1 second. So young buyers, like I have daughters that are all like 25, 23, 20, and then we have a high school senior. But they're in that spot now, they have kids or a kid, and they have a significant other.
Yeah.
What would you recommend? Do they reach out first to a realtor, or do they need to find a lender that's going to help educate them? Because a lot of the time, from what my experience has been, like a lot of real estate agents, they don't want the runaround because you guys are so busy and you spend so much time, and every minute you spend not earning a deal is just money down the drain.
Yeah.
But do they call a realtor? Do they meet a realtor that kind of helps guide them? Say, hey, let's look at your stuff. I have this lender. He can run your credit. And then from that, we can figure out what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because it's the education part, I think, is very difficult for younger people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are scared to call too. Just right. You know what I mean?
Right,
Because there's like, they're going to tell me, no, I know, but when you start.
Right. They're like, I don't even
Yeah.
know what I need to do. Why am I going to call them? Because
Yeah.
they're going to be like, are you pre-qualified? Do you have this? Do you have that?
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know.
Yeah. So like the best way is, mentors are always, that's been like a big thing in my life, So if you're lucky enough and you can go and talk to a mentor or someone that's in real estate or they know what they're doing, that'd be like a really good head start. But if not all of us have access to like information or mentors or people like that. And so, yeah, definitely getting on the phone, YouTube videos. I mean, you can learn a lot from people that have been there, done that. But yeah, getting with a local real estate agent and someone that's like experienced in that market as far as duplexes, like that's something that I was lucky enough to meet someone at a young age that was all about multi-units and apartment complexes.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's something that I really, really capitalized on. And I had a lot of doors down in Pueblo and for a while there. And I'm getting tangent on like the first time homebuyer stuff, but like I'm really big on like young people getting into properties, and like a duplex would be something that's awesome. So like down payment assistance programs, you can qualify for a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex. Anything over a fourplex is considered commercial. So like someone that young right now, they could be out there and they can go and get a duplex or a triplex or a fourplex at an FHA interest rate government loan, and so like the payment would be low, would be affordable, and you would.
What's the down payment like? Percentage wise, well, obviously we don't know dollars because we don't know what dollar amount we're looking at.
3.5%. So like if you were going to go out right now and get a cash flowing property like a multi-unit, you'd have to probably put around like 20-25% down. But a loophole for first time home buyers is they can get into a multi-unit, with using these rights, that they have to qualify for these government programs.
So
learn something already.
And you don't have to be like young or
any first time buyer.
Yeah, anyone can be a first time home buyer.
Right. But I think a lot of it is these like middle 20s kids. I think they're probably the ones who are the most lost in the situation right now, where they're just like,
yeah,
I'm just going to rent forever because they don't teach financial literacy in high school. Unless you have a parent or someone who is financially literate to pass down that information. And it's the only thing I think that is more taboo to talk about than finances is what happens in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Like it should be, with my kids, we're an open book. Sometimes we're doing really well. Sometimes, we're on ramen noodles for a couple weeks. And we've shown them over time, like, hey, this is how it works. It doesn't mean that they've cared or paid attention, but we try to expose them to it. So for a young person, let's say 26, they're maybe 640. We'll just put them in that ballpark.
Yeah.
They have jobs. They've been at their jobs for a little bit, because that's another piece that they need to have. They need to show
2 year job history.
So they need to show either, is it in the same field or at the same job?
It's like now, back in the day, it used to be like the same field, but now they're more open to you doing different things. The biggest thing is if it goes from like salary to commission. That's kind of what changes things.
Yeah, because commission is tough.
Yeah.
'Cause, how do they, or what? How is there like a formula they use to like count that, or do they not count it?
Well, with a commission-based job, you have to be able to show over time that you've maintained
Exactly.
a steady commission.
Or salary,
You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a car salesman and 1 month I make 50 grand, and for the next 3 months I make 2,500.
Yeah.
We can't go off the 50 grand I made that month as my.
So the lender will like just go off your debt to income, and then that's kind of how they'll figure out like what you can afford and what placement they'll put you in on a home.
So when you were talking about like multi-family dwellings, like a duplex or a triplex.
And wait, we're talking about you buying the whole thing, right?
Yeah. So it sparked in my thought process, and I think this is where you're trying to lead us, is if a young person or a young couple or a first-time buyer, I don't care if you're 50 and you're buying your first property, looking at a multi-family unit like that, you're reducing your costs by you buy the whole thing and then you rent the other side out, which then reduces your overall monthly expense.
You have supplemental income. And then something else that like kind of blows my mind too, and this is just what my mentor told me, geez, a long time ago, but like if you think about it, if you have 3 homes, you have 3 mortgage payments, 3 sets of property taxes, 3 sets of windows, 3 sets of roofs, gutters, 3 sets of landscaping, trees, and I could go on and on and on. But when you have like a triplex, you got 1 roof, 1 mortgage payment, 1 property tax, 1 this, 1 that, 1, but you got 3 incomes.
Well, 2.
2, if you're living in it. Yeah.
Because I'm living in it.
Yeah. Are you, as a buyer like that, are you required to live in that? Or, I mean, I don't know how that works.
I mean, you're required, yes. That's, you've got to live in it for, a year or two. And sometimes life changes. You have a baby, you outgrow it, you get bigger, and you need, so like, I've never heard of anyone like knocking on your door or the government coming knocking and this and that,
You're not living at the duplex that you bought 4 years ago.
I've never, and trust me, I've been around, man, and I've never heard them doing that. So take that how you want. But like life changes and you got to you outgrow things and then you start renting it out, so.
Yeah, when you get to the point where you can rent both sides and it's paying part of your mortgage on your new house.
And here's the thing. So you still got those 3 homes, right? If the person that is bringing in the money on those properties, if their income stops, if they get fired or something happens, they're going to feed themselves first before they feed the landlord or the property owner, right? So then your income's done on that run property. Your one source of income, so now you have to cover it. But when you have a triplex, let's say that guy in Unit A is still going through the issue. This one is you still have 2 other incomes that are coming in to supplement for that risk.
And hopefully two portions covers
that
the nut for the whole thing.
And the most important thing is property management, selecting the best tenants, screening, and and all that. And so like if and then managing your risk. So like if you have an 8-plex, a 15-plex, a 20-plex, and X amount of people don't pay, you still have people.
Money.
What's the bottom line? What's the bottom line number of units that have to pay to cover the whole nut?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you need 2. And you need 2 or 3 rocks in there that are going to go.
Yeah. And that's basically kind of what he's talking about: underwriting the deal. And seeing what the rates are, how much they would cost to run the property management, and from your experience. And honestly, the biggest thing that I've ever experienced is I've had way more losses than wins, and all that really matters is just having a couple big wins, and that's what really matters. But learning is from your mistakes is just something that's been the biggest thing for me that I've capitalized on. Because man, being a risk taker and doing things that out of the box that people wouldn't really be doing is it can beat you up sometimes. You know what I mean? But I'm just I'm grateful for pushing forward and just not giving up.
Yeah. Because obviously nobody knows, but you're very self-made. You didn't come from a big pile of money that bought you your first properties.
No, yeah. And that's probably, and I don't even really think about it like that until you bring it up. But yeah, it's something to be proud of, definitely, because it's been a long, long road. But yeah, I come from some amazing.
But I think the education level that comes from being self-made is way more intense
Yeah. Oh,
than, you know, if I have parents that have $10 million and I jump into real estate and make a couple mistakes,
It's fine.
they're going to just bail me out and we're going to be okay. Whereas, you know, when it's you
And you fail, it's like, well,
and you look around and go,
yeah.
babe, are we cool living in a car?
for now.
That's funny. But yeah, no, it's cool about my my babe is that she's down with the hustle and the sacrifice. You know, cause
She works harder than you, huh? I'm letting him say yes right now. She works harder than you, huh?
Yes.
So now
I was gonna say we work different ways, like
No.
yin and yang. But
You're married,
I
right?
know. Engaged.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I've been married for over 10 years.
Okay, nice.
I'm going to teach you this right now.
Okay.
Anything that gives you the opportunity to say that she's a better person than you are,
Okay.
take it.
you just say that
Okay.
as loud as you can.
Okay.
Like-
do it again.
So, I mean, it's really cool that, you know, you and your wife both do the same thing. She probably like does everything you do, but does it in heels walking backwards.
Oh, yeah. And cooking and everything on top of that.
See?
Hey,
Now.
ding, 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 ding.
You see
Got
how
it.
this goes?
See, you learn from your mistakes.
That's right. And the reason I know this is because we talked about it before. My wife, Kay Miller, is the CEO of my life.
Nice.
I am like, I have hustle when it's the actual hustle.
Mhm.
What I don't have hustle for is the back room where all the
The
important
important
where
things.
all the important shit happens. Like, you turn on a camera and say, dance monkey, and guess what? Buddy, I know every dance. You turn the camera off and go, I need you to turn that film into a product. And I go, well, we've got film.
So she's
But she's also like, she
does a lot.
is the anchor that holds everything
Yeah.
that I do. I mean, obviously, you know, YouTube with the bounty hunting show, podcast stuff,
Her
you know,
own
anything
stuff.
we do. If people are talking to me through email
they're
or
probably
social-
talking to
they're
her.
talking to her because she knows. She knows I have to ask her. If you ask me a question about my business, I just go, babe,
Let me ask Kristen.
am I doing this or not?
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, no, I'm not doing that.
yeah, I do that too.
You sound in charge.
Yeah.
And sometimes I catch myself asking like just silly questions just because I like to. I'm all, what do you think about this? She's like, you could have done that on your own, man.
She says that to me a lot.
Double checking. You never. I mean,
I'll ask her Google questions and she'll do it. And then she'll look at me like I'm the dumbest person. She's like, you know, you have the same phone as I do. You can just,
do it
and if
yourself.
you're too lazy to type, you can just ask it by voice. And I'm like, yeah, but
But what? Yeah.
the thing I know about her is I'll ask her that Google question. I would take the first response on Google and be like, well, there you go. She'll take 20 minutes
Yeah.
and dig, and then go, well, I saw this, but that doesn't correlate with this. This actually ties back this. And I'm like, are we doing it?
Yeah, she kind of like handles a lot of the real estate contracts. I hate
See?
doing contracts, paperwork. And then as far as like the real estate and apartments and businesses, like I'll kind of run and do all that. But like when shit hits the fan and I gotta go have that bad conversation, that's my job.
Well, no, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever put her in front of the danger. I don't ever put her in the situation where she has to be, I'm the bad guy.
Bad guy. Yeah.
If there's going to be a bad guy, it's going to be me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and I love wearing that hat.
And I will protect her and her like mental health and her happiness beyond belief. Like,
Yeah.
you will not mess with her.
Yeah.
And if she tells me I have to go have a bad talk with you, you've really effed up.
Yeah. She knows that too. Yeah.
Because she don't come to me unless it's really, really something.
Needed.
So
Needed.
I have, biologically, the daughters are mine. So she's the bonus mom.
Mm.
But she's been the bonus mom since they were very, very young.
Nice.
Little.
There's things that happen in this household, in this family, that I never hear about, I never know about. And
Wow.
she handles it
Damn.
and tells them flat out, like, we're going to deal with this situation.
Lucky.
I'm not going to bring this to your dad because he will lose his ever-loving mind.
Mm-hmm.
3 years later, I'll find out. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they're like, oh, yeah.
Little inside jokes and stuff.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Or it'll finally get to a point where I see, like, she's just really, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, nothing. And I'm like, which daughter?
Which
And
one?
what's going on? And if she'll finally break and she's like, well, this. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll call him. And she's like, no, I'll deal with it. And I'm like, no, it got to the point where I noticed that you were like angry.
Yeah.
So now it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And that phone call is never good.
Not fun.
Oh.
Fun for me.
Fun for you.
All
Makes
right.
you- all right. Back to where we were
Back
talking.
to you. Back to you. So just really quick to tie back to what you were talking about. You would advise younger or whatever first-time buyers to look for a multi-family dwelling to buy first?
Yeah, I mean, you can move into it and basically live for free if you found the right deal.
Does it put them in a... Because here's my concern. I'm always like glass half something. Could be full. Sometimes it's empty. I get concerned with the fact that most young people are also, especially in the generation of young kids now, I mean, they can't fix a sandwich, much less an air conditioner.
Yeah. And it's not for everyone. You
So
know, like,
as the owner of the duplex, when the toilet next door is fucking up and you're 25 and you're like, I don't know, press the flushy thing.
yeah, I mean, like everyone's cut from a different cloth, different hustle, different mentalities. And like some people, I get it. Some people like, we need renters, responsible renters. Like, so they just want to rent. And like, I totally get that. And some people know that at a young age. But some people at a young age know, like, this is what it takes. This is what I want to do. I want to, like, you don't even really think about that when you have a passion for something. Like, you're not really complaining or this is part of it. You're just so happy. I remember just owning my first property, first property that. I would just stare at it, just love it. I can't believe, like, I did this.
I own that.
Yeah, wow, this is a huge accomplishment. I can't believe I'm doing this, that kind of thing. So, like, it's just part of the system, part of the blueprint. And so... I mean, you're just going to know right off the bat if that's something you want to do or not.
Well, and I'm not even looking at it like real estate investing from a young age. I'm looking at, our kids. If I send them to you, they're not going to buy multiple, they just want to buy a property.
Yeah, I mean,
would you still put that person, say,
if a
maybe let's look at some duplexes?
Yeah, first-time home buyers will come. And again, it's not, never am I ever really, it's rare, but it happens. But you'll have a young person that's like, I want to buy a duplex. It's someone that inspired them, or they just kind of like.
They might know something.
Yeah, but usually it's someone that's like, we want to be first-time home buyers. And so like, yeah, we'll start getting the single family conversation going and shopping from some properties. And then as I get to know them, I'll sometimes pitch it to them and see if that's something they want. But a lot of times they just want to buy a home. It's not for everyone. And then when you're young too, you want to go get a big house or a nice house.
You want to look cool.
You want to look cool. And so it's like, it is kind of a sacrifice when you're getting a duplex or a triplex, because it's not maybe going to be as nice or this or that or big backyard, or you're going to be sharing.
Or you say, I live in a duplex, people are like, oh.
Yeah, but I mean.
But they don't. I own the duplex. There's a difference.
yeah. So, yeah, I mean, just kind of fill them out.
Yeah.
And
it's cool to want to own the big house. I mean, it's cool to want to own it. I'll tell you flat out. We didn't live in a big, Mike's known me a long time. We didn't live in a big house until 5 years ago. We lived in apartments, little tiny places. Why? Because A, it's expensive. And to manage your costs, the more square feet you have, the more maintenance,
cost you're going to have.
The more this, the more. Just to air condition this house is like a small car payment.
Yeah.
And people don't think about that. They all want they all want the status of the big house.
And another thing too, like people like, oh, I want to get into real estate and I want to have apartments. I want this. I want cash flow. I want to live off cash flow. What they don't understand is it's really not like. There's things that break down, toilets, this, that, and that eats at your cash flow.
You got to put a honeypot of money together.
Yeah, and there's unexpected things that happen to where your cash flow's gone, and sometimes you're losing money, and it really is just something that you're investing like a piggy bank. trying to get the payment covered, investing. You'll see cash flow maybe when you're in after like 15 years in the game, you know, like doing the right moves, and just real estate is not an overnight business, you know.
I mean, you could accidentally back into one deal that makes a shit ton of money, and you think that you're just this real estate guru. And then you talk to the same guy in 5 years, and he lives in the van next to you. I mean, it's not. I am always concerned in real estate. I mean, it's one of the few things that you over time should always make money on, and I get that. But I also see when you have situations, and we've had it a couple times here in Colorado, where all of a sudden values become so inflated that, you know, anyone buying right now, in a couple years, all of a sudden they still have the same house.
Yeah.
They still have the same payment, but it's not the same value.
Yeah, they got that low interest rate is what sold them. First of all,
or the arm, yeah.
And then, they're overbidding when the market was crazy like that, yeah.
And so, I mean, hopefully you run into, I guess, a realtor or a lender or someone that's going to try to help safeguard you from just being stupid.
Yeah, and that's the rough part, just because a lot of people out there are just selling.
Yeah. And a lot of people are just buying.
Yeah. It's like remember the auto market. It's been like a decade or more ago, where they had all that predatory lending. They were like, they'll put them in any car they want, and then they know that car's coming back in like 3 months because there's no way the person can afford it. But they had these lenders that would, Same thing with mortgages a while back. They were putting people in mortgages that there was no way they could afford. They knew the person could afford.
No stated doc income, like you didn't have to like show no documents, no doc income loans, and
that's crazy. Huh?
That was in 2008. That was a crazy market. Yeah, people were just buying houses,
signature loans,
and then they were raising the interest rates. And it's like, how do you expect people to afford all that? So,
isn't that when it crashed?
Yeah,
right.
But they were seeing, like, they were getting them in. They're like, oh, we can get you in at like 3%.
Oh, I'm sure.
They don't tell them about year 3, 4, 5, 6, where it jumps 4% a year, and then all of a sudden their payment is 3 times what it was. And they couldn't afford the original payment.
And see, like the media is strong, and like right now everyone's on the sidelines because the rates, you know, they're high right now, and so everyone's on the sidelines and they're waiting for the rates to come down. I'm waiting for the rates to come down. I'm waiting for the rates to come down. But right now it's a buyer's market because sellers are hurting for buyers. They're hurting for
because
showings
everyone's waiting
because
for the rates
everyone's
to
on the sidelines. So what I'm trying to tell people right now is, if you really want to go wheel and deal and get a really good deal, even maybe find an assumable loan, maybe take over their
if you could find your kind of deal.
Wait, what is that?
Assumable loan?
I take your loan?
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what we did how we moved up here. He asked what was the catalyst. And it was just like, so she originally wanted us to list it because we sold it to her 3 years ago. She's like, hey, do you want to list this property? And that's what's cool about being in real estate and being an agent and all that, is you get like these deals that are brought to you first.
Right.
And so
they're the first person. You're the first person they think of.
Yeah.
If they had a good experience with you.
And but you can jump on these deals though. You know, first you see them first. They're brought to you first, and so, or you could show them to family, friends. But we sold it to her 3 years ago, and then she called us recently, and she's like, I want you to help me list it and sell it. I want to get rid of it. And just one conversation led to the next, and just an old friend, and like trust and all that. So like, you know, friendships and relationships really help, you know. So we put that deal together, and we moved up here, and we never looked back.
So how does a deal like that work? Because I can tell you, I mean, I can logically probably put the steps together in my head. Yeah. But I don't know.
You gotta basically just qualify with the mortgage company.
So with her current loan.
Yeah. And it's nice because like I only use like certain lenders.
So you already have relationships.
Yeah. And so this mortgage that was sold to her 3 years ago was the same lender that I work with now. So it just all kind of like fell into place, and you just got to qualify for the loan.
Now, you use certain lenders because they're easy to work with, or they kind of follow what you're following as far as your values and stuff?
You use certain lenders so that you can sleep at night.
Okay.
So like, man, it's just like I mean, I don't want to like the car salesman business. Like it's hard to like want to trust, right? Okay, so lenders can be the same way where they're always promising things.
They're yesing you all the way till the night before closing, and
so
then
it doesn't close, or the rate's different, or this happens, or they don't call you back, or just there's so many things that can go on to where it really like will make you look bad if you're not working with a legit lender. So like, yeah, we got just like a handful that we'll work with that I sleep good at night knowing that like the customers are taken care of. Yeah. So it's the same people I would send my family members to, you know? So, and we're always we're always trying to network. And the biggest thing is being up here in Denver. Yeah, the one of my number one lenders lives up here in Denver, but yeah, we're just trying to network and meet other people too. So we're not afraid to meet other lenders and build relationships and all that. But it's nice being in the business for a long time because like, you could go out to eat lunch or meet someone at a real estate meetup and you can screen each other and know who's bullshitting or not as far as...
Well, if you've been as long as you have.
Yeah.
2 minutes into a conversation, you know if it's someone that you care to ever...
Do you got the bill? I'll take it.
Appetizers aren't even on the table. Yeah. No, I know.
I'm not hungry.
So, real quick, going back to your Assumable mortgage, just education purposes for myself and, you know, for all 5 people, how does the equity work in that? Because they want to make money out of their property, right?
Yeah, so usually how it works is, let's say that the price is, let's say that the loan amount is $200,000 and they want to make $100,000 on top. So
you got to cash them.
Yeah, so you either cash them out, you can do a payment plan, you could do creative financing, you could give them 20 grand, 50 grand, shoot, you could give them 10 grand, you know, however you structure the deal. But that's, outside of the value outside of the mortgage deal is none of the mortgage companies. No, you have to take care of that and you have to structure that with the person that you're buying it from. But then you're assuming the remainder balance of their loan. So
which means you're also buying equity.
You're buying equity, yes. And so if you have the money, nice. But most people don't have the money. So you do creative financing as far as I'll give you X amount of money, X amount of months until you're paid off.
That's where the trust comes in.
Well, I mean, you do.
Or would you do things like
put it all in paperwork?
You get into the mortgage because you know there's built-in equity because it's been paid down for 3 or 5 or whatever years.
Yeah.
And then, like in my mind, just because I'm always thinking of how deals would work. If I say, "Hey, I need you to float the remainder for like 3 months, 6 months," and then I'll get a HELOC or something, and then cash you out there, and then I'm your whole.
Yeah, and you locked up the deal, and you're creative about getting the deal done. It's yours, and then you can go worry about that later, and go source the capital to finish.
And then if you don't, then
knock knock.
Made a breeze.
Dang, dude, you've done that before, huh?
Yeah. I'm a good door knocker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book changed my life.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Which one? The Rich Dad?
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yeah, I didn't get good grades in school. I tried. I always was wondering, like, you know, why don't I fit in as far as like the curriculum and all that? But you know, school's just not for everyone, and it didn't keep me enticed as far as what I wanted to learn. You know, and so like that was graduating at the bottom, you know, of your class and things like that. So I went to college because all of my friends were going to college, you know, like, I got into CSU, I'm going to CU, I'm going here. And there's nothing wrong with going to school. I mean, shoot, I would love to have my 4-year degree now, you know, but I went to Adams State and then CSU Fort Collins, but I just went to like college because everyone else was signing up for it. And it was something I wanted to do. And man,
and your friends are there.
Yeah, I have some cool stories though. And I think it's like a really great way for people to grow and find out who they are and what they want to do in life and all that. But yeah, I mean, for a while there, you're just kind of like follow the leader.
Yeah.
And I just...
I went to college because they were willing to pay for it.
There you go.
I'm a huge proponent, and I tell this, don't.
Yeah.
There's nothing, unless you're going to be a lawyer, a doctor, or maybe like...
anesthesiologist, yeah.
An engineer who's responsible for structural safety of a building.
You want to see that degree on
I
that wall.
don't, anything outside of that, I do not care. Like, I will hire people on their hustle and their knowledge way faster than I'm going to hire someone because they have a degree. I know having gone to college,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't leave college smarter than I started. I partied. I had a good time. I wrestled and goofed off. If I would have done one of two things, gone like a military route, because I love tactical things. And I mean, I'm a door kicker. That's what I do. I think I would have had easily just as blessed of a life as I have now, or gone into a trade and then, worked hard enough to figure out how to be a businessman and then just started going. I think either of those two routes would have probably been more beneficial
Yeah.
in that amount of time that I spent. Some of my most successful and most intelligent friends, as far as life goes, maybe they're not book smart, are people that didn't graduate high school or got a GED because they knew high school was not for them, didn't go to college because they already had an idea and they just acted on the idea. And you watch those people build a life through, sometimes it's trial and error and you bump your head and it hurts.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you have the wherewithal and the drive, school, yes, learn to read, kids. Learn to do some math. But the things, 90% of what they teach you in school today,
You're not using
completely useless. How many times have you square danced in the last 10 years?
Yesterday. Just saying.
You square danced?
Yesterday.
How did it go?
Great.
Who'd you square dance with?
By myself.
You didn't have a white person with you?
No.
But realistically, what did they teach you? The things that you did now, you're just like, oh, that was just. Will
It's
they
just to
follow
follow the
rules?
program.
Will they do what they're told?
Yeah.
And that's dumb. How many times in the last 10 years have you dealt with your taxes? How many classes do they teach you how to do your taxes in high school?
None.
0.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we doing this? Why is education the way it is?
Credit is the most important. I wish they would teach more about credit.
Right.
But they won't.
Hand kids, there should be, like, when you register for your freshman year, you should get a checkbook.
Yeah. I think they want to.
And your entire high school career, you should have to manage an imaginary finances. And at the end of each year, that teacher's like, you have to do your taxes. Yeah. You have to explain your expenses and your income. I don't know one kid alive that can come out of high school and understands exactly what's going to go on. Unless they plan on just being a W-2 employee, claiming more than they have to so that they can get a tax return and never think about how it actually works.
Yep.
Just loan the government all your money until the end of the year so they can find a way not to pay you back.
Yeah.
But why? Why? Do we know educated people that are smart? Yes. When I look at the 5-10 most successful people in my circle, less than 10% have a degree.
Yeah.
So why? Why?
Yeah, trade schools are probably the better route to go.
A trade school, or Mike and I talk about it all the time. YouTube University is a beautiful thing. If you want to, we talk about what's big right now. Coding, programming.
Apps.
I'll take the 17-year-old kid that has been buried in his laptop, and I can just say, hey, write me a code for this. And they go, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did they learn? Oh, they watched a couple YouTube videos, and then they started doing it, and then they figured it out. Oh, give me that kid.
Definitely.
Or the kid that just came out of college that you go, hey, I need you to write me a program that does this. And they go, well, is there a backbone for it? Is there a structure? What have we done here? Is there, we need to go back to this drawing board. And this is, I'm like, the kid that was in here right before you already handed it back to me completed. Why are we still talking about it? And 90% of the people that base their life in education, that's what you get from them is 20-minute reasons why they can't.
Yeah.
Hustlers win, dude. Hustlers win every single time.
Yep.
I don't disagree.
Mike's a hustler.
I don't disagree.
He hustles down at Colfax.
I just, you know.
Which side of Colfax? Are you like the Peoria
Both,
side?
both,
Oh, you
both,
just go?
Both.
It don't matter?
No.
Don't matter.
Hustle's
EOE,
hustle.
huh?
Yep.
What is it? The longest street in America?
It is.
Yeah.
Colfax.
Probably not anymore. You think it still is?
It still is.
Really?
Yeah.
And not all of it's bad, right?
Yeah.
A whole thing's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Let me think.
Are they gentrifying some of it?
Bad.
Until you get to Golden, it's bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I mean, they're trying to regentrify it,
Bad.
but it'll never
It's
be.
bad.
Yeah. It'll never be.
It's bad.
It'll never be like, oh, this is a great.
Let's just say up and down Colfax, East Colfax to West Colfax, you're still going to get the pay by the night.
I'll
or
tell
the
you what,
extended
you
stay
ain't.
hotels.
I ain't paying no $800,000 for a home off that.
You know
street.
what was really nice is again, read too much in the media, but like the downtown Denver is like they're cleaning it up.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man,
Smells like piss. Nobody's there.
I was just recently down there, and it's bad. It's been bad. I've seen in years how bad it is, but I was down there recently, and I was just like, wow.
Well, here, this is going to be shitty for real estate guys, but the one only positive thing that I've taken from the pandemic is the fact that office space in high-rise buildings are completely obsolete.
You could get like
useless.
There's buildings that were selling for $20 million that you could pick up for like 7, 6
Jeez.
today. No
So,
joke.
I am a consultant for an oil and gas company. I have an office downtown.
Okay.
When's the last time I was there, Mike?
Oh shit, I don't know. I know you told me, but I don't remember.
Wow.
I have a computer right here. I remote in, do everything I need to do. The last time I was down there, the building was 80% empty.
Wow.
Because no one came back after the pandemic.
See, and I would never work from home. I would I have to go to the office and work. You ain't gonna catch because I'm not.
I'm 2 a.m. in my underwear.
No, I'm not a guy that can like I just like in school. I didn't believe in homework because I don't believe that homework should go home. I don't believe schoolwork should go home. I didn't do it.
You don't get paid to work at home?
Nope.
But it's just
that, and so like
It's just
I would be
proven
an
though.
office guy. Let me go to the office. Hey, I'll stay here all day.
that's why you're a coach.
Yeah, probably.
But it just proved.
A great coach.
Yeah.
I tried to be. And
Not today, huh?
no, today was great.
Mike won. But it proved that like herd mentality doesn't work. You don't need to herd people into an office and put someone in charge of just standing there making sure they're sitting at their desk. You hire people that can just work.
Yeah, because
And I can work anywhere.
a lot of times you don't even know who you are until you're like 30
Yeah.
after college.
Yeah.
What you want to do. That's a lot of pressure. You got to get a degree and figure out what you want to do by the time.
That's the best part ever. Watching all these people go into college talking about,
They know.
I'm 18. I'm going to get a degree in this. This is going to be my career. Have you seen some of those TikToks where they found videos from people that
I get so irritated with TikTok. I need the video to go through 5 seconds.
You hate
5
those.
seconds.
You want
Like-
to make
like
Mike mad. Make a video with part 5.
Yeah, I fucked that video. Part 2, like no, it just I hate being drug out. Like just
Yeah.
this 5-part video.
You could have told
been
me in
done
45 seconds.
35 seconds probably.
But they don't monetize on part 1 only.
They're not going to get my monetization.
Well, hey, how do you think we make money, Mike?
That's what I'm talking about. And
Right here.
yeah,
But I've watched some videos over the last few years where obviously not people from my age because we didn't have video back then. But like kids that graduated in 2000 or whatever, and when there's the ability to record or the camcorders, and they recorded their friends saying, "Where are you going to college and what are you going to do?" And then they found those same friends like now, and they play the video of what they were going to college and going to do, and they're like, "So what are you doing?" like 99% of them,
They don't want to do that.
they're not doing what they said they were going to college for.
But I mean, even everyone now, when you ask their degrees, they're not doing what their degree is.
Business law.
But that, I just thinking tangent again, but that reminds me of those videos when they have their first drink. They're like, this is me on my first drink.
Yes.
And then at the end of the night,
Sloppy.
Bam.
Yeah, it's just so funny. You watch, I mean, what are we doing? As a culture, what are we doing saying, you're 18 now, I need you to make a decision today.
What we're doing is woe's me. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, but outside of that, I'm done with those people.
you can go fight for your country,
Right.
kill someone, get a gun, but
Don't
you
get me
can't come
started
back
on
and you can't come back and have a drink.
Or defend yourself because you have to be 21 to actually own a gun now. But
My kid went to the military at 17, and I still had to sign some papers. And I'm like, but you could put
you can send her to
a
war.
rifle in her hand and say, you got it.
So if I sign the waiver, you can send her to war.
Not that I want her drinking.
Right.
I can't go to the bar and just buy her a drink.
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't.
If she can go to war,
I
she can
can't.
have a drink.
Yeah, a lot of them. All of them. If you can go die for this country, you can have all the drinks you want.
But just
That's just how I feel.
The educational side of it. You just graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
Your brain's definitely not developed.
No.
You aren't even like you can't think.
Care about
If you're a girl, you might have started to think some, but if you're a guy, you don't even know what thinking is yet.
Yeah.
You don't even
And
know
then
how
they
to
go-
spell thinking.
They go, hey, here's the thing. We're going to put you in about $80,000 debt, and I need you to decide what you're going to do with the rest of your life right now.
pick a major.
Are you kidding me? I tell my kids every time they grad, I'm like, take the next couple years, figure out who you are.
Yeah.
And if college is the direction in a couple years, then we'll figure that out for you.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not, we'll figure something else out.
Great advice.
Why? I'm not sending an 18-year-old kid to college.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $80,000 for them to figure out they didn't want to be there anyway.
Mm.
That's just stupid. Why would you not make them? There should be like you should have to be like 23, 24 to go to college.
Yeah.
You graduate high school and then you got to go bump your head into a bunch of dumb shit, figure out what you want to do in life, and then, oh, okay, now I'll go to college. What do they say? Your frontal lobe's not fully developed till you're 25.
Yep.
But at 18, you need to pick out your fucking major for the rest of your life.
And get in debt. And we'll give you student loans.
The worst, yeah. You want to talk about predatory lending. Student loans is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
There's people that are 50 years old just now paying off their student loans.
Yeah.
Well, some of that is self-done, though.
But not a lot of it, dude.
Well, a lot of it, I think, because you can make a choice and go and work hard and hustle and get your
Right.
shit done.
No, you could.
That's all a choice.
Sure,
that's all a choice.
You could pay your way through.
It's all a choice. 50 years old, that's a fucking choice.
But it's different.
No.
No, I'm saying when you're 18 and you make a
No,
decision
yes, but
to
by
go
the time
and get
you
all
get
this
to 50, by the time you get to 50,
yeah.
shut up.
Have you
then
seen
that-
the? But
shut up.
have you seen the payment
No,
and interest
shut up.
structure on a student loan?
No, I get it. I understand. But
you
by
see that?
fucking 50, if you don't got it figured out like that, no, forget it then.
No, they're still
That's
paying.
your-
They're
that's
just
your
paying
bad.
the debt
That's
off.
your
And
bad.
then not to get into politics, but that big bill that was just passed, one of the part of it is that you're not able to forbearance.
So you have to pay immediate.
Yeah, you have to start paying on it immediately, and then they'll start garnishing your wages that just took effect.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
So before you would graduate and
you
then
could
you
forbear
had,
it forever. You could just forbearance
you
forever.
could just keep kicking it down.
I feel like
the
at
road.
50, you're forbearing it forever. That's why it's your
But
fault.
some people make that payment.
That's why it's your
but
fault.
No, Mike. Some people make that payment religiously on time.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
still
But it's
takes
just a
them.
payment, though. Like, why don't you, like, you can make a choice and not go out to eat every day and pay a little extra, or just pay the minimum.
Or
That's a fact.
they've got a job and it's the only job they have, and they put themselves
could also work
in a
2 jobs.
horrible financial situation at 18. They shouldn't have been
You're
allowed
right.
to put
You're right.
themselves in.
Yeah.
But at 50, you can also work 2
So
jobs.
they get out of college and they have no
Life skills.
as far as like credit cards, so they're probably in credit card debt because
Mm-hmm.
they're getting credit cards at 18, and then they get a degree and they're in student loan debt, and so man, that sounds like a
They
rat
put themselves
trap.
in such a horrible.
when
There's
they-
so many kids that, like, you meet 25, 26-year-old kids now that went to college on all student loans, and then they lived on credit cards
card
while they were
guaranteed.
in college
They're throwing them at you.
because at 18 they're like, "Oh, you're pre-approved." They graduate and they
I learned the hard way with credit cards.
They
so
go-
I'm just like, hold
they
on.
go-
Got to, huh?
Yeah.
they just spent $80,000 to get this degree. They put in all these applications because this is the field I'm going to work in. Oh well, we'll bring you in an entry level position of $24,000 a year. It's not enough to pay your rent, much less all your student loans.
Yeah. And then it's crazy when you go to other countries like in Amsterdam, you pay a lot more shitload in taxes, but medical's free. They give you money to build and start businesses, student loans. Like there's
And
no
they have really
student
good
loans.
weed.
They got really, really good weed. Yeah, that was the best part. Going to the coffee shops. Yeah, it's funny. They have coffee shops and then they have the cafe shops.
Then they
They're
have
different.
coffee shops.
They're different. So like you have to go find the ones that
Are good.
They
Yeah.
have the green sign. You know the green sign, Mike.
Green one.
Mike
I've never
doesn't-
been there, so I don't know.
Mike doesn't smoke.
I would probably, no, I don't know. But I would go in there just to go.
We'd check it out.
Yeah.
Mike would go anywhere. He'll look at anything.
I'll try it.
I'm
in there.
like, hey, Mike, I got a boil on my ass cheek. You want to see? He's like, well, I ain't seen one before.
I had people saying don't do the moon brownie. That was like that'll like
Yeah.
up there in Amsterdam. Yeah, and so when I went to go in these places, I'd see the little. I'm like, damn.
Did you try it?
No.
Why
I'm
not?
Scared. Just wake up
Why?
in an alley. Wake up in an alley.
Hey, here's the thing. You know what else happens at 50? Well, it happens to a lot of people before that, but at 50, if I want to do it, I'm going to. If I want to do acid,
Yes.
I'm going to do acid.
Well, I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I don't know about
What are you
acid.
gonna- you know what I mean? I'm not going to do acid. But like if I decided tomorrow I want to buy some ecstasy and lay in my living room
Naked?
naked in a beanbag eating Cheetos,
Hey.
then
Gosh.
I'm gonna do it because I have a finite amount of life left, and if I want to experience something, I'm gonna fucking do it.
That's a good way of putting it.
Don't do drugs,
All right.
kids,
Hey,
unless it's mushrooms.
those don't work. I ate that whole one.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm telling you, I don't think my body breaks it down the right way. It's
Nothing.
nothing. Normal. Just like I'm talking to you right now.
Nothing.
No.
I'm dumping it on you next time.
I just don't think my body breaks down certain things.
Wasn't the right one.
So I microdose mushrooms
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it helps with brain stuff.
Yeah.
Mike doesn't microdose them. I just like he's like they don't do anything to me. So I gave him like
A big one. Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
Because we've been looking into microdosing for head stuff and fighting, and it's supposed to.
it really helps.
I
with
do know a
neural
lot of.
paths.
I do know a lot of fighters that do it right before they spar. You know, stuff like that. So it's like I'm gonna try it, see what happens.
So do you try different ones until you find something
I found the one that works right off almost.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm not big on. I don't do drugs. Like
Yeah.
I don't like to feel like I couldn't defend my house or my wife.
Yeah.
So I don't ever put myself in a situation that, I'm not cognizant. But the key for me was to find the right mushroom that I knew I could feel that like my brain was being activated, but I wasn't like, whoa,
You're in a space.
whoa, dude, cowabunga. I can tell you it improves cognitive thought. It helps a shit ton with memory. I have a hard time. My head's been beat against everything in the world. So I have a hard time sometimes just with words. Words are hard. I'll just stick on a word, a simple word like cup. I'll be like, hey, can you hand me that thing that you pour liquid into and then drink? Like I know what it, but it just, my brain won't like find the word.
Get it out.
So
yeah.
I'll just explain it in a completely like
different way.
ridiculous way.
Makes you more
But-
sharp, huh?
As I've started to microdose, my brain is, I mean, it's not great, but it's
You can feel a difference.
so much better.
Yeah.
So much. The fog is 100% less. Your neuropaths start to get rebuilt and your thought processes really start to work. The key for it is, so if you microdose, I microdose in the mornings. Immediately after taking it, you need to do something that engages your brain. Like don't scroll TikTok. Don't lay and watch TV. You have to get up and like
Move around.
do something. Like I'll do some oil and gas work or, we'll
Just to activate your brain.
Kay Miller and I will sit down and brainstorm on, what we're doing.
Yeah.
And you can, like, if you do that, you can really start to feel it.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Like, I don't know why at 30 you just don't automatically get a prescription.
Well, because it's
to
taboo
microdose.
until now.
Because,
Yeah.
well,
You know
because
what I
they're
mean? Like-
natural.
Definitely.
They're not made by a pharmaceutical company. Nobody
Well,
else can really
that's
profit
the
off
other
of it.
thing.
And that's why. If I could give anybody who,
If you can grow it in your backyard, they're not going to let you do it.
yeah, it's,
You
I
know?
mean, it's, they've decriminalized it here, so I
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
But dude, if you're over 30, there's no reason you shouldn't be even like just 2 or 3 times a week microdosing like 0.1 grams. It's so good for your brain. So absolutely good for your brain.
That's interesting.
Everybody says it is.
Except for Mike. You give Mike fucking pounds of it and he just eats them like they're
Hey,
mushrooms on a pizza.
Puts him on his pizza.
Nothing?
nothing.
I meant to ask you a while.
Yeah.
I was going to say, hey, did you? Nothing.
I was going to share it with JJ, but I was like, no, I'm eating the whole thing.
Nothing.
You know?
Does JJ feel mushrooms?
I haven't really asked her. When the couple times we did it, I should ask her.
There was no conversation.
No, I think because I was
Maybe you were
actually
feeling
I
it.
was actually working, or I was doing something, and I don't remember.
So you need mushrooms. To
I don't,
have a
but
better memory.
I also don't. I don't think we did it. She did it when she first woke up, either like first thing in the morning. So I don't know if that's.
Well, it's if you're microdosing,
Yeah.
it's just good. Like first thing in the morning, it activates your brain. I mean, you can do them any time of the day.
Yeah,
I'm retired, dude. I'm 2:00 in the afternoon. Fuck, woohoo!
go for it.
Let's
Heck
go.
Yeah.
But that's not why we're here.
No, we're here
Sorry.
I'm here to learn to buy a house
Well,
because
that's not all of it, though.
no, but I'm man.
You live in a co-op.
I do, and I
You live in
like
the best
here's the
situation
thing.
that ever
here's
lived.
the thing is where I live is great because I got a 3-bedroom townhome with a basement, and I pay $900 a month.
And if you ever leave, your rent
$900.
or your payment will triple.
But the thing is I don't also we've talked about it. I don't need I don't even need I need this room
And the bathroom and the kitchen.
and the bathroom and the kitchen with a yard, and that's all I give a
it.
shit about.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I got 12
not
kids
saying
and
not
94
saying like
grandkids, man.
Like not saying it wouldn't be nice to have something, but I'm also okay with the smallest thing. Shit, if it was me, it would be,
well, right now, I mean,
you know, I
if
just
you
don't want to
can
be
buy-
renting forever. I want some.
equity. You want
Well, and
something.
I want just when I'm gone, at least.
It's
Something.
the best.
You know
it's
what I
the
mean?
best piggy bank because, like, I'm not going to say I'm the best with the money, but like to be able to go and just pick from your savings or pick from this or pick from that is easy, right? But like it's forced equity. So when you have that property and you're paying on it every single month, every single year, it's like forced appreciation.
It's not like you're putting money in an envelope that you can just go get today.
Yeah.
And so like at the end of it, you're just like, wow, I didn't realize like sell a house, we can make like $250,000 right now, honey. You know, and we've only been in this house for X amount of years. You know, that's something to be proud of because it'll creep up on you. But yeah, it takes time. But that's been the biggest thing for me, you know, is it keeps you in your lane as far as, again, forced equity, building that appreciation in the home and paying it down. Yeah, man.
I would turn into you if I bought a home.
Never leave.
Nope. Because
couldn't
I'm
even
just
get
like,
you to podcast
I'd be
anymore.
like, I love my homeboy. Pop my feet up. Like
That would be the
you
end of
know
the
what I mean?
podcast, Tom. If
Yeah.
you buy a house, it's the end of our podcast.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I just bought this. Like, I don't care about.
He's going to be
nothing
like, can I remote in?
else. Yeah, I'll just remote in. Unless I next door, then I'd chop the fence down.
Then I
make
just need a gate in
make
the
a door.
fence.
But you know, it's like I've just really like thought about like if I bought a home, I probably would not leave. I don't even care if it was a duplex. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's a townhome. If I bought it, I'm just like, what are you doing? Sitting in my yard.
Why? Because I pay for it. It's mine.
I'm going to enjoy it all.
It's all mine. Yeah.
And the number one thing that I learned too in like renting is don't rent to your friends and family.
Yeah, you always get burned.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I learned that from a mentor back in the day, and I just followed it. And man, I'm glad I did.
Oh, so
you followed it the
you never learned the hard way.
Not really on that. But
Oh, well, let me help you with that.
So
I've been burned by every piece of family I've ever had.
so you just only because it's you're probably gonna get burned.
Well,
It
'cause
never works
You
out.
have to sometimes put that hat on, be landlord instead of friend or family member, and then that sucks, And then like people will take advantage because of you are a friend and family, and like, maybe I can pay later.
They're all, oh no, I
do
know
this, do
you
that.
have it.
Yeah, and then you gotta like put that hat on and be that guy, and then you're like, well, guy, he's a jerk, and just things change, and it's like didn't
But
get.
how do you?
The worst is when people
So-
just assume that you're rich, so they don't have to pay you back.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the thing that bugs me the most is when it's public information what you pay for a home. And so it bugs me the most is when someone's like, I don't want to pay that for that property because I know what they paid for it for. Like I know what they bought for it for. So,
Oh, like in the past.
yeah, in the past. So like
They bought it for $450. I'm not buying it for $600.
exactly, because I know what they paid for it. I don't want to, but it's like they did it. They deserve it. They're the ones
Like
that
they
took
bought
the
it
risk.
and
They bought
built
it.
equity.
So I'm going to offer this because I know what they paid for it, and it's just like, this
we're
is
not getting that
irritating.
dime.
Yeah, we're not getting that deal.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's good you can look it up, but at the same time, it's like that's years ago,
Dude, that
You know what I
happens
mean?
more than you can
Really?
think. Yeah, I know what they paid for it. I'm
What
not
is-
paying that much. They're
What
like,
is one thing that
like
your
salty.
buyers come with a question that just irritates you? Like I want to buy a home, right? And it's just like, is it that one? Like I'm not paying that for that, or is it like what is one that's like your?
Honestly, it's funny. I could come up with a lot of things, dude. But it's funny when they bring like dad to look at the home, or they bring someone with them that does it all. Like
Oh
they,
no.
they're like looking at the walls and
The extra
electrical
tire
and-
kicker.
Oh god! Or like they finally find a home that they like, so then we're going back to show them. They want it co-signed by their family or friends, right?
yeah.
So we'll go back to show it again, and they're all excited because they've looked at 10 homes or whatever it's taken. And we go back and we show them this for the second time, and then there's always that person that's like, "Oh, look at the roof," or this or that. And
Well,
it's
that's
just-
going to be a problem there.
yeah.
That's gonna be a problem.
God, it's like that's what the inspection's for, and we're here to teach them and all that, but we're not going to put them in a bad situation. But yeah, it's funny when you got Uncle Pete that like can do electrical and drywall and this and flooring and
They got to prove how smart they are.
That's all it is, right?
All that is showing your penis. Look at me.
I
Really,
mean,
Uncle
it's-
Pete, I looked at your house. It's a piece of shit. So why am I listening to you?
I always thought it was funny when like you people that do that for work and then you go to their house and there's like they started a project like
Mechanics.
like a year ago and
Mechanics whose car's broken all the time.
yeah, you go to their house and they started that drywall project a long time ago. It's like
What do you do for a living? Oh, drywall.
drywall? Yeah,
I'll get to that though.
yeah.
Oh, I know a guy if you need someone to come finish that.
dude.
Gosh, that's wild.
So in our neighborhood, on this street, everyone on this cul-de-sac is mad at the house that is 1, 2, like 5 around. So
Okay.
not my neighbor, not them, not
come?
them, but them. Beautiful house. Beautiful house. They've done some great upgrades to it. Well, the people that owned it before. So our houses have basements, but then they also have a crawl space. They actually excavated the crawl space and built a home theater in that space. It's beautiful. It's great. The house.
Better than pickleball. Could have been their own pickleball court.
Oh, I need.
Look, you could put that.
That's one of the things we're doing next for Mike and Trevor Try Things.
Dude,
We think
I
we can
love
beat
it.
people at pickleball.
Dude, I'll play. That's fun.
We don't know how to play at all. We've never done it.
I don't
But we
even know
believe
the
we can
rules.
just walk up to a court and beat people.
That's so funny. That's so cool.
Yeah, just why
Anyway,
not?
so they renovated. They did all this. The appraisal came back at $700,000. $700,000 house. It meets the neighborhood. Like everybody in the neighborhood's pretty comfortable with it. Some people from California sold their house for a bunch of cash, got into a bidding war, paid $800,000 for the house. Now everybody in the cul-de-sac is pissed off because they got new tax appraisals.
Ooh, yeah.
So just because they bought that for an extra, everybody's like taxes go up.
It's a comp.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I mean, every county is different, but yeah, they'll get you on property taxes some way or another. And yeah, lately property taxes have been going a lot up. People
Well,
are,
now they're stuck because the house is worth $700,000.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to wait to make $100,000 in equity to get back
You're
the
just
over,
even.
yeah.
and then your break even point.
Dang.
Like everybody that listed their house around here right after them were like, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Cha-ching.
But 90% of those houses were like on the market for 3, 4, 5 months, and then they just took them off the market, and they still live here.
Yeah.
Like my neighbors are like,
Because
it is not a seller's market right now, and they think that they can get X out of it.
and they can't.
And you know, some real estate agents are like, oh yeah, it's a $750,000 house.
Yeah.
We need to list it at 750. It's been on the market for 4 months. Well, it's coming back around. And then now they just take the sign down and they all still live here.
Yeah, the real estate it's a crazy game, man. But it's nothing that I wouldn't do anything else. It's provided a lot of opportunities. I've had my ups and downs, and man, we want to talk about the downs, we can talk about the downs. But like as far as like the good and what comes with the good and the bad, like being able to travel and work on cool projects and just do different things. And I mean, like it even just started from just a little house and fix and flipping it. Yeah, that's exactly how it started. Is I bought a house on the east side in Pueblo, fixed and flipped it. I made $30,000.
So you bought it for like
I bought
$250?
I bought it for $13,500.
Damn.
And,
It came with 12 acres in Pueblo.
Yeah, I started real estate when I was 21, and I did it for like about 3-4 years, and then the market crash happened in 2008, and so then I just stopped doing real estate, and I moved up to Denver for a little bit, and I was delivering pizzas, and just believe it or not, this was 11 years ago, and I had all this knowledge though, but I had some great mentors, and then when the market crashed, I see my mentors and what they're doing and how they can go through the waves and in the real estate market. And so I'm like, okay, I've sat next to these guys. I've learned from them. This is what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. And now I'm going to put my mind to it and focus on it. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself just because like during that crash time, like instead of playing victim or oh, poor me or this, that, like a lot of people do, I was just really excited because I felt like I had like the blueprint from what I've learned from these guys to go out there and actually like try to do what I'm
And I think that's a huge problem in society today is everyone gatekeeps.
Yeah.
No one wants to.
And some people gatekeep, and some people just don't want to fail.
Well, they won't try.
You know what I mean?
But then there's not the mentorships out there that you like.
Yeah.
My generation, like the generation before me, if you like, even if you went to a trade, the old bristly guy, even though he was an asshole, would still like bring you in and say, "Hey, I understand you want to do this. Let's slow down. Let me show you."
I've had like many mentors that I could, preach about, but there's one unique mentor that I had that changed my life. And it was crazy because I was dating this girl and she worked at an apartment complex.
She was definitely way less attractive than Vanessa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vanessa's a dime, of course.
See, that's
See?
you're gonna love us, huh?
Yeah. And so, she's just like, man, you would really like get along with this boss that I have. And at the time, he was going through divorce. And so this guy's got this is an apartment complex that has 200 doors, and he's got like 2 or 3 of these. And so this gentleman would have never spent time with me ever. We're different races, different backgrounds, the way we are, the look, dress, this, that. He would have never spent time with a little Chavez kid from Pueblo. He's not even from Pueblo, but
So he was white?
I had something, yeah. I had something that he liked, and he had something that I liked. So I'm young and I'm connected. I know everyone in Pueblo, and yeah, we had girls, and he wanted to meet girls. He was going through divorce, so that's kind of what attracted him to me, as far as like the people that I could introduce him to, and then what.
You had the right age bracket of girls he wanted to.
He's a young guy, man, honestly, but like being able to spend all this time with him, he'd like to spend time and hang out with me and my friends, guy friends, girlfriends, and all that, and I would be able to hang out with him, and I could pick his brain. And so we would just drink beer, and I would just sit there and just ask him all these questions and all these questions and all these questions. And so then when the market crashed in '08, that's what I really implemented all that. And I started buying multi-units and fix and flips. And I would sell a fix and flip, and then I'd go buy multi-unit. I would buy a fix and flip, sell it, make money, then I'd go buy multi-unit. And I kept just doing that over the years and accumulating them. And then over time, just fast forward, just have apartment complexes like over Pueblo, and And then, you know,
Like commercial buildings.
I purchased a really cool historic building, the McLaughlin building, that was born in 1891. And I mean, man, if you asked me about history in high school, like, was not really interested in all that boring. And
I love history.
but what I love is local history, and I wish they would have like crammed that more in my head. Like, yeah, we need the Civil War and what, like, that stuff's really important. But like local history is what really, really, like, I wish we would have learned that more in high school. Just because even in Pueblo, we have the Great Flood in 1921. That was only like 120 something like years ago, and that was like a big pivotal moment for Pueblo.
It was 104 years ago.
We were supposed to be 2000.
1921.
Yeah, it's 1921.
2025.
Yeah,
That was a long time ago.
104.
yeah, that was a test.
What were you doing?
I was crawling,
Okay.
not quite walking.
Always testing people, and you
1921.
passed on that one.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Math is like my tism.
Well, I wanted to see if you were listening.
I am.
Okay. So, yeah, but I got this cool building. It's a historical building, and it's been like locked up for decades. And I never really thought that I was going to be really into eclectic.
Like locked up in ownership?
Locked up,
Or like it
boarded
wasn't
up. Boarded up.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you
Yeah,
couldn't
and-
even go in.
Yeah, and so, but what's nice about that is because what I'm used to when I go in older buildings, some idiots like taking the trim, the doors, this, that, and kind
Oh,
of
the
ruin the
beauty.
character. And this one's just been boarded up for like decades, and yeah, so like I acquired this building and did something crazy, man. I bought it probably like 5 years ago, and now I'm fixing it up slowly but surely, and it's a really, really cool building. It's one of the top, I think, 5 buildings in Pueblo, and it's,
I can tell
What do you-
that
what-
you're the
what-
most proud of that.
Yeah. What is?
Because
yeah.
you post, like, every time you stand in front of that building, you're like the biggest
What is
smile
the like?
in a
What's your
picture.
like?
I'll
What is your?
I'll just be honest, because where I'm from, like Hispanics and like minorities, we're not buying buildings like downtown. It's all Italian families that are buying these properties, and it's always been like that. Whether they want to say mob stores or this or that, the Italian families have always controlled, and they've always like bought these buildings, and it's so like it's gatekeeping as far as like information and learning and this and that. So like I thought it was really, really cool that I was able to meet that gentleman that taught me about apartments and complexes and real estate and all that. And yeah, it changed my life. And fast forward, here I am. And I think it's cool because I want to show people where I'm from back home, like, hey, you can do these things too. And it doesn't have to be, you have to go follow these steps and do what everyone else tells you. You can go and be a part of the club too. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the thing that a
But that's
lot of
a-
people don't get now. You can skip the line.
Yeah.
You can skip the line.
yeah.
You don't have to stand in, you don't have to cattle guard, like wait your turn. You can skip the line.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just go. If you're willing to bump your head, just go do it.
And so it's really cool because like I have this building that it's been boarded up, so it has all the original wood, doors, trim. It was in the red light district. We have a really big.
Oh, is there gonna be a red light? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so like a lot of the army, right across the street is the Union Depot, the train station. So back in the day, a lot of the army and military guys would come from all over the United States. They'd stop in Polo. They wanted to get a wash. They wanted to get a meal, a haircut,
And a
drink, and a back massage, and and a nice lady. And,
Not a back massage, a handy.
Whatever. Hey, I'm here for
Some
it.
people wanted a footy.
but in some of these rooms, so how they would express themselves in some of these rooms, they have in my building, we still have the wallpaper
Oh wow.
on the ceiling, and they don't match, and so that's how they would like they'd bring in their customers and all that, and this is how they would show who they are.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and so like it's got a lot of
Have pride in your occupation.
Hey.
they did, yeah, and so it's
Keep
got a
it
lot,
clean.
It's got a lot of character to it, which is really, really cool. And so like now I'm even like working with the like historical preservation society, and I'm applying for tax credits with the state of Colorado, and I'm applying for tax credits. And like it's just like from a fix and flip to renting to doing a basic lease to like now I'm sitting down with grant writers and we're going after grants to try to save these historical buildings. And like it's just really cool that like that I'm rubbing shoulders and I'm with these people and I'm doing this, and like I'm going after money and I'm learning about tax credits, and like what the 1% are doing, and
Using other people's money to make money.
exactly, and so it's just
What
like
they don't want to teach you.
it's just crazy to be able to like be having these conversations and learning and asking questions. And tax credits alone is a whole nother thing, like so if I can get tax credits off of this building, I can actually go and sell those tax credits to other entrepreneurs. And so there's investors out there that'll buy tax credits because it just makes sense. They have money and they can buy these tax credits. And so I could get these from the state because of my building, and this is how they help me, and I could use them for my property taxes, or I could go and sell them. And so here in October, I'll be finding out if I'm getting a big grant that I'm applying for to kind of get that building going. But I'm really excited.
So what's the plan for the building? Is it gonna be a store?
Right now, and I'll have to show you pictures, but it's a big 3-story building, and then it even has a basement. So it's 4 stories, but there's even like hidden tunnels.
Oh.
The stories in Pueblo, like we have hidden tunnels.
No, but I want to know.
Dude, I have the doorway.
I want to go in the tunnel.
I have the doorways right here, like in my building, and it's really cool because of bootlegging and just all that they did back in the day, the Italians.
I owned a bar in Longmont, right on 3rd and Main, that has tunnels underneath the street that went over to the bank.
Big, yeah.
Because it was a hotel originally, also a brothel.
Yeah.
So all the businessmen would go to the bank to have meetings, walk downstairs, walk through the tunnel over to the brothel so no one saw them going in.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I love those history buildings like that. Oh,
the first floor level, I actually was blessed. I fixed up the first floor and I got an art gallery. So down the street it's our main street in Pueblo. Down the street is where this art gallery was, and they were there for 15 years. Okay, and there's a great board of people, and I never realized how big the art community is, like back home in Pueblo. But long story short, they fell in love with my building, and now they're in my building. So the whole first level is this art gallery, and I am going to be proud of it because I feel like it's the top art gallery in southern Colorado down south until you hit like New Mexico probably. But yeah, Trinidad's trying to do something.
dude, I love every time I see a picture of you at that building.
Thanks, man.
It might be the happiest I ever see. Like,
that's cool.
If you can take emotion from a picture, like every time I see you, it's like,
Thanks.
That's cool. I mean, I like history too. I've never
it's like
been
Mike
into
next to his truck.
yeah, you're damn right. Like I've never been into world history.
Yeah.
I just
Local?
I like the history here in
You
the
missed
United
something.
States and stuff like that.
You missed something awesome.
I know.
So it's even got like stone carvings on the outside of the building,
Oh.
and that's like a lost art. So the guy was from Italy. They brought him over, and he was doing stone carving, and it has like a plaque on the building where they would say that the city of Pueblo, the county, would give these artists. It was a job benefit, part of the job, but they would either give them a barrel beer or a bottle of whiskey to help them keep their hands steady. And that's on the plaque, and then that's what they would give them, when they would do these stone carvings and all that. And
What,
so yeah,
you get wasted and keep your hands steady?
Best artists are stoned.
Okay.
but yeah, second, third level are going to be high end lofts and condos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and with all the original woodwork.
Let's
and
go.
Things like that. But check this out. So fast forward a little bit later, but I bought a building across the street, and that's a hotel. We turned it into like a hotel. It's like a boutique. So if you guys ever like want to come down, and I got you a place to stay, like right there. You walk out and there's sushi, there's restaurants, there's.
Okay,
everything.
when is the next fight card?
The
Because
River
now
Walk.
we know
Now
where
we
we're
should
staying.
stay.
Dude,
Instead of coming home.
We don't have to drive all the way home.
Dude, honestly, like I can't mention like names and meetings and stuff like that, but I love my community. But always thinking big. I love competition. Like I've sat down with some like people that were some conversations have come up about it'd be cool to do an event here in Denver. You know what I mean? There's a lot of venues. There's a lot of tap market, and there's a lot of talented people that
We might know a few people in this room.
It's not just about me, but I'm
telling
saying.
you.
But I'm saying like if
City
people
Hall would be-
if people could put their skills together, and people could just do like a dope event, just because like I feel like there's not enough competition up here, and I embrace competition. I love it. You know what I mean? So like I feel like
hey, I'm with you.
We're with it.
I'm with
Dude,
you.
we're going to say this one time. If there's any possible human way to make the contact again, and it's a music venue on Broadway called City Hall. I don't know if it's called City Hall right now.
I don't know what it's called now, but
We put on the Thunderdome fight there. Have you ever seen anything from that? From Inked Out? Guy and I put on Thunderdome. So one side of it is like a bar, big open space, but then it has garage doors that open up into the venue part of it.
and the roof opens.
It's like a floor plus 2 stories open.
It's dope.
So you look down onto the floor. We put the cage down there.
It's dope.
If you think of every movie where there's like a prison fight and they're hanging over
dope.
the sides,
that's okay.
dude, this place gives you fucking goosebumps.
Yeah.
And the roof is retractable.
Damn, that sounds.
It's
awesome.
probably the best local show.
It is the
like,
coolest
in
fight
Denver
venue that you will ever see.
that I've ever seen.
Wow.
There's nothing that matches it.
Yeah.
Tony Sims and I and Dennis and Aaron did Paramount MMA.
Yeah.
We put on some amazing events
I
up
remember
here.
the graphics. I loved that Paramount. That was cool.
We put on some cool events.
Great marketing.
None of it stood even like nowhere near the feeling you got at that fucking venue. It was the most amazing.
Wow.
Oh, and no one's done it since. And I don't know if it's because they won't do it, or no one's been ballsy enough just to go in there and say we can do it. Dude, this venue
Is dope.
when we're done, I'll find the pic.
Yeah.
It's. I might have a boner right now just thinking.
Oh,
about it.
keep hey.
So when
Hands above the table.
when will this yeah, so that's a whole nother conversation as far as like doing an event. But like there's more sponsors, there's more money, there's more this, there's more that. And it's always, I'm sorry, again, I love Pueblo. I've had 5,000 people at Masari Arena. Like that card was like that card was $66,000, all balls in. And I remember that my mom counting the money, and right at the end we had just enough to pay for the event. And I was like, I thought I won. I thought I was walking away with $100,000. I was like, yeah, just because you're so happy.
She's like, no.
You don't want to be that guy where you're going up to the fighters and you're like, I don't really have it. You're right, like, oh my gosh. But dude, my first event though, I had a bad business experience where someone took money from me at one of my events, and I only had enough money to pay X amount of fighters except my main event, and my main event was Prentice Ingram. Thank God he's
Prentice the Menace is my dude.
Thank God he's my boy.
Yeah.
Because I went up to him. I remember Jeremy Garcia was Root Effects was behind him, and I was like, bro, I don't have the money. Like blah blah blah. This is what happened. This and that. And he goes, "Oh Jay, I know you live. I know where you live, man." And that was just pretty much it. He's like, but he gave me a hug and this and
He's
that.
like, we're good.
Yeah,
we'll make
good.
it right.
We'll make it right. Like we're good. And yeah, man. But
I love Prentice.
Yeah, Prentice is good. I love that dude.
I did commentary for one of his fights. And there was a combination of, like there was just the flow of this particular portion of the fight was probably the pinnacle of me doing commentary, because it was just so energetic, and it was happening right in front of me. And so I was calling the action as it was going, and he looked up and was like, "That's right."
Oh my! I know it. I know it. That sounds like him.
And just looking at me while I'm calling what he's doing, and he's like looking at me, waiting for me to finish, and then going back to work. And I'm like, there's nothing better.
And that's actually how it started. Was that's people ask, and it's funny. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like people ask, like, where'd you get Topshelf Entertainment from? And I just went and bought like a big old sack, marijuana, Mary Jane,
drugs.
And I was driving home.
With the drugs?
Yeah. And I was thinking of a business name, man, because it was something I wanted to do. I wanted to do this promotion, and I was just like, I need a name. And I was like, man, that's some top shelf stuff right there. And I was like, boom.
Lettuce.
That's it.
Top shelf lettuce.
Top shelf lettuce.
Salads.
But just so you know, though, like Prentice was the reason why I got into that. It was because he was one of my friends, my homies, right? So we would always go to his fights, and then I would go to these events, and I'd be like, why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? And I'd start thinking, and this, and one thing leads to another, and one good, bad idea and all that. And so it was Prentice the Menace going to all these events and just loving and now it's just a labor of love. You just do it for the community, and you do it to help fighters. And
No, you don't.
The relationships, though, that I meet, though, like later on, I'm selling houses to fighters.
Yeah.
They bring in me deals, their referrals, and so like Top Shelf Entertainment's had a lot of weight as far as paying me back, other ways.
We love it every time. Like,
thanks, man. That
every
means a lot.
opportunity, we're like, is he going to do a fight?
Well, I think
Man,
what
that means a lot, dude.
What I love is that,
especially from you guys, because like it's Denver, and like again,
we've done all the biggest things.
Going back to like Pueblo, where I'm like, I love my community, and like I've done big things, back there, but like it's always been a dream. You always want to do the bigger city. You always want to do something big.
Yeah.
Back home, there's only 120, 150,000 people.
The funny thing is,
the thing
we
is,
could give a shit less about any fight promotion out here doing anything. All we wait for is for you to.
Yeah. And I think,
and we've been to the biggest.
I've been to the biggest, and I've seen good shows and I've seen bad shows. Right. And I think the one thing that makes me happy, well, the fights are good. There's different talent,
Yes.
but then the community comes out just because it's there. And they actually want to show support to
You know what
I mean?
Your crowd
Yeah.
dresses too.
Yeah. Like
Like
it's an event. It's not a
They're popping down
That's
there.
something I've always been
You
proud
know?
of too, where I'm like, we don't have fights in the crowds, and it's like
No.
a classy
You haven't been to a Denver fight to get hit with a chair.
dude. And that's what it was when I would go to these fights with Prentice. Some of those promoters down there, I'd be like, this is ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and like ours is top shelf entertainment. It's classy, and yeah, I always looked at it as like a fight fan. Even like the ring girls and all that, they got to have personalities, and they got to be something that people want to enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an event. It's not just a fight. And I think that's what makes it fun, because the crowd's actually involved in what's going on, not just
One of the coolest
there.
pictures I have, Dominic?
Montoya, he's a cop now.
Yes. He just finished his fight. We're walking out of, the tunnel. Well, not the tunnel, but like the partition. And I'm doing an interview as he's walking out, and I'm just recording it with my phone. But the picture is me and him, and then this massive crowd behind it. And it's just
That's
like
cool,
you
man.
can't recreate that. It's just the coolest thing in the world. And at the time, he's just a local fighter. I'm just a local MMA guy. But the picture of it like speaks so well.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, we don't go to fights here.
Dude, that
Like
means a
it's
lot.
very
Thanks,
rare.
man.
We don't care. We've been called to do things. We just don't.
Yeah.
The one thing we talk about is, dude, when's he going to put a fight on down there? When is he? Because you saw, out of the blue, I texted you a while back, and you hadn't said anything about putting on a fight or anything. I'm like, just so you know,
yeah.
whenever you put a fight card on, please do it soon. Mike and I are commenting.
We'll come.
If you put anybody else on, we're going to go fight them because they're sitting in our seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually crazy because it's like a promoter's dream, but I had a venue reach out to me in Pueblo, and they basically said that they would pay for the entire event.
Oh,
We'll pay for the entire event.
What do you need?
Well, I moved, and it's I got a lot of moving parts, a lot of things in my life, and like if I was gonna do an event, I'd honestly want to do one up here, to be honest with you. And then
Can we do one more down there?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Can we please do one more down there?
Yeah, of course. I love my.
It's more
community.
electric than anything up here.
They show up. They
Yes.
show up in Pueblo. You're right. They do.
It's electric, dude. It feels so good.
It's like.
It feels like UFC level excitement.
Yeah.
in the crowd.
yeah.
I remember I had Jared Gordon was doing commentary and before he signed with Sparta and all that, and good things happen for a reason because now I'm with you guys. But I remember him saying on video, and he was like, "This is the loudest crowd I've ever been in my entire life," and I could tell he was the truth. It was when I think Adam Martinez was fighting Kendall something, and they both knocked each other out at the same time. And like they got back up and they're like combobulated, but the crowd went nuts. And he was one of my highlights as far as a promoter. That fight right there, they just kicking ass, and yeah, that was cool.
I thought that one was going to get super heated afterwards because the crowd, like both sets of their fans, were really, really, really excited and hot. And of course, it's at the end of the card, and then emotions are high, and then you turn on lights, and I was like, "This is getting me really cool or really messy."
And then another big fight was Jeremy Kimball versus Jason Clayton. That was cool. And then with something proud though, like it's not a big old fight across America, but locally, Pueblo was Manuel Gallardo versus Prentice Ingram. I got to match that fight up against, and then
That Manuel Gallardo guy was tough, boy.
there's an accidental illegal knee or something happened, and then the fight ended. And so that, as a
You're like,
promoter, that sucked. Yeah, you're like, no, yeah.
Damn.
This is the payoff fight.
Main event, yeah.
Galero, dude, you could hit that dude with a fucking brick.
That guy was tough.
Gritty.
When is this episode like?
About a week from right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only people that hear anything you're saying right now are just the members right over there.
Yeah.
And they're paid to be secretive.
Mm.
I mean, they pay to
Paid.
be secretive. Why, you gonna say something? I feel it.
Oh, well, I mean,
look at it, like it's the words are on the tip.
I'm thinking how to say it.
Just say it with your whole chest.
I'm taking a UFC fighter next month to Belize.
So this is the next incarnation of your business, right?
Yeah.
You're building something now outside of in Belize where everyone wants to go. And what is it?
Well, I had a friend that hit me up and said, "Hey man, we just put earnest money down on an island here in Belize. Do you want in?" And I was like, yeah, of course I want in. Yeah, I mean, so I went down there and visited, and just when you see something that's the train's going to take off and you get on or you're going to miss out, that's something that I totally seen when I went down there the first time. Coming from Pueblo and my culture and just how we are, you always do things on your own, and I've always been somebody that, I'm going to do things on my own. I'm going to do these deals on my own. I'm going to do my business on my own. And so like partnering up with people has always been a challenge for me. And I guess I honestly think it's just how it is back home.
It's how it is everywhere.
You don't see people like partnering up and scaling and trying to do bigger things and all that. And so, I mean, you be careful what you pray for. And I mean, I was just praying to move to Denver. I want to move. I want to meet more intellectual people. I want to have bigger conversations. I want to bigger this and that kind of thing. And so, my friend hit me up and went down there. And it's like going to Tulum before it's Tulum. You could look to the left of you, you could look to the right of you, and there's no buildings, there's no resorts, there's no this, there's no that. It was under the colonization of the British for the longest time. And they just got their
white people.
They just got their own independence 18 years ago.
See?
So you got to
takes forever to get away from a white dude.
Check this out. So
find out Belize. I got to look where this says that.
So the island is called Vacation Destination 99, and they bought this island and they're starting to develop it. We're putting 10 cabanas on it right now, and it's really really cool because like my Rolodex of people that I'm going to be meeting is going to be completely changed, and it's nice because we're one of my partners is a Belizean, so we're not just some Americans that are coming over there and just buying up land, buying islands and all that. We got people with roots, and that's where we're providing a lot of the jobs. Is this guy's like basically he's the contractor for the partners, and so he's got like all these soldiers, and over there it's different. They just do what he wants, and they got tile guys and carpenters and laborers and this and that. And so we're providing a lot of jobs back home, and the government's getting involved. People are
we'll keep them out of it.
Yeah, you know what? They're really wanting like expats, and they're wanting people to come down to their country because they know that it'd be good for the economy.
Right.
But like where I invested, it's not even a town; it's a village. It's called Hopkins in Belize, and it's just a little village. And so like the culture is really cool. And what's cool is there's no Starbucks, no McDonald's, there's no fast food chain restaurants in Belize at all. They want people to buy their food and local food, and they want to build off that tradition and kind of keep that. But it's been a dream and it's been amazing. And now I'm transitioning to where I'm taking investors to Belize. I'm taking social media influencers, and we're just getting this island going and marketing.
So what's the island going to be at the end of the day?
Yeah, it's going to be a private resort
that I can just go.
Yeah, you can rent one. You can rent one cabana. You could rent 8 cabanas. Again, we're gonna have 10.
We can rent the whole island.
Yeah. So check this out.
Naked island.
So the one of the coolest things that I've ever experienced is island hopping. So in Belize, there's over 400 islands off the coast. Where in Mexico, there's nowhere near.
There's Cozumel.
There's Cozumel, and no, he's for real. And there's Isla Mujeres.
Yeah.
There's really no and they're oversaturated. There's a lot of
tourism.
tourism.
And Isla Mujeres has no naked ladies like you think it will.
But check this out. It's oversaturated. There's a lot of investors that are already building down there. It's a good place for a vacation because it's cheap, because there's so many rentals. Yeah. So their prices are low because they're trying to get them rented. Back in Belize, there's a great place to invest just because it's not oversaturated. You don't see like people walking around with guns because there's cartel. You don't feel uncomfortable.
So it's Costa Rica 15 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, their number one language is English, and the dollar bill's huge over there. And so like me going over there to do business is amazing because like we can just cut through the bullshit because we're speaking English and all that. But one of my partners is a local, born and raised there, so he has all the workers and gets everything situated and going and all that. And then one of my other partners has built islands in the past for other guys. And so now this is his time where he's wanting to build his own island. And so he just created a team of partners, and here we are, man. So,
Well, that's awesome.
But what's cool though is the biggest barrier reef in the world is in Australia. The second biggest barrier reef in the world is Belize. The largest living barrier reef in the world is Belize. So this is an abundance of like marine life and fish and all that. So this is the best place to go fishing in the world. And so yeah, next week I'm taking someone down there, and I'm going to be doing the fishing and having fun and doing this and doing that with them. And I'm excited because this is like now where I'm taking investors down. I'm taking people down to see if they're interested in paradise, man.
Nice.
Yeah. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
That's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I want to go now.
Yeah,
I mean,
you guys. You know what you guys should.
I'm
even
a
think
scuba
about?
diver.
You should like even like retreats. If
Yeah.
you did like an MMA retreat, if you did a podcast, there's just different ideas that you'd be able to go and.
A million things.
And so like yeah, they also bought a house on the beach, and it's just like 15 minutes away from the island, and it's got a boathouse, and so we have our own boat. They have the structure, the infrastructure as far as the workers, our boat captain, private chef.
That's a beautiful country.
Oh, it's amazing. It's okay. This is what I was going to tell you.
It's some of the
earlier.
best scuba diving in the world.
Yeah, guys.
Really?
This is what I'm going to tell you. Do you know what the tallest building is? If it's even a building, do you know what the tallest building is in Belize? A Mayan ruin.
Really?
So it just goes to show you, like,
Which is different than a ruined Mayan.
But it just goes to show you, like, obviously they're not trying to build as tallest structures and all that, but like the infrastructure and like it's not developed yet.
They're building culture over
Yeah.
structure. Yeah.
Damn. That's cool. That's super cool.
I want to go. I want to go now.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You going to scuba dive?
I would scuba dive there.
What's different there?
Well, you could probably that according to this picture, you could see everything.
Have you looked up if you can do it real quick, the blue hole?
I know it.
Okay.
He,
Well,
won't,
I
he
thought-
won't go there.
No, I just say
Why?
Super deep.
Is it this one right here?
No, it's yeah. Yeah, you could go.
You could dive that.
But I don't have to go that deep. I
It's
can
just when I said blue hole, I just hanging out with you. I just figured you were gonna say something funny.
I was, but I didn't.
But look at this.
I mean, it's
picture.
way better than a blue waffle.
You could see right through that water.
Oh, check this out. There's over 600 Mayan ruins.
See, I love that too.
So you know when you go to Mexico and like you're like, oh my God, the people here treat me like a king. They treat me so good. I love the people. Over there, it's the same kind of treatment. It's just they're laid back. They're Caribbean. They're islanders. You know, so like the way they treat you is just amazing. So it's
So
like
nothing happens on time.
no, but
I mean, I'm okay with that though. Just go into a place that's nice and peaceful. Because I don't do anything on a plan anyway.
so like so from the island we'll be able to do snorkeling packages, fishing packages, the blue hole packages.
It'd be really cool if
Barrier
you knew like
packages.
a scuba instructor already. If you knew a licensed scuba instructor, that'd be kind of cool for you guys.
Not me.
Wow, damn, really nice.
Just saying. I mean, if you knew one, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have a guy that, you know.
But who's to say that you don't come down and do that, get paid and bounce back?
Well, no, I'm just saying if you knew that guy, that would be a cool thing. Like, it would be mutually beneficial. And if that guy was also a licensed boat captain,
Damn.
Just saying.
I hear there's boats needed when you scuba dive.
Just saying.
I know. I mean,
I know a guy.
no, that's awesome.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
So
That's pretty cool.
you are partnering with someone who we're not going to name today.
Yeah. Not partnering. I'm just taking them down.
Oh, really?
Taking them down to go show them potential. They might invest. They might know someone that wants to invest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, social media influencers are also like a big thing for marketing and all that. So that's what my job is to get this exposed and get people on board and show them the dream and the paradise. And it's not really that hard to sell if you're looking for something that's out of the box. Normal
And if you
real estate.
have someone who has a reach enough to put it in front of eyes,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing is putting
Yeah.
it in front of people's.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's kind of cool too is the way that my partners have this structured and all that is you don't need to be like a wealthy person. You don't need to be like a rich person to own an island, you know? And it's just something that you think
Should we buy an island?
be partners, be
Dude,
involved.
we wouldn't have any neighbors.
That's the goal. Is
Hey,
like,
talk
so-
about. So I don't leave the house very often. Like I'll go 2-3 weeks.
During COVID, people were paying insane amounts of money to stay on islands.
And this is not even COVID, but I'll stay in my house for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, not go outside.
But yeah,
So can you imagine if I had an island?
Well, you could just
I could go outside
walk around out
because
there.
there's no peopling.
No. Who's bothering you?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Probably some crickets.
Maybe.
it just opened lobster season, so there's an abundance
Spiny
of lobsters.
season. Mini, right?
What's that?
It's spiny lobster season, I'm guessing, yeah. That's the big season.
Really?
It's in Florida right now, too.
What is it?
Spiny
Like,
season.
you just a bunch of lobsters?
Well, it's the only time that you can, like, you snorkel or free dive or scuba dive, and it's the only time. It's like down in the Keys, it is like the cash cow because everyone comes down there to lobster fish, or well, it's you dive down and just put them in your bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And they're called spiny lobsters, but it's spiny season right now, and it's amazing. And people will go anywhere in the world during lobster season because they just go. They'll go with nothing, buy all the gear when they arrive. Go.
It's like a pile of lobsters.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, damn.
Spiny season it's insane.
Okay.
Like it's an event.
I just want to see
down in the
Nemo
Keys.
down there. That's it. I'm good with it.
I'll show you Nemo.
I don't got that.
I've been trying to get Mike to scuba dive.
I'm gonna go.
But we have that house on the beach, so if you ever want to come down,
Oh.
we can put you in it.
We need to figure out what's the lease rate on the house. Because it's probably cheaper than the vacations that we
After
take anyway.
August 16th, I'm free.
But even if you did content and podcast or this, that, I could pitch that. They'll be all over that.
Oh,
They'd be
I
all
mean, if
over
they
that.
want, if they want people to come down and
do content and all
Do-
that,
yeah,
they would
dude.
love. They'd be all over that because we're at the beginning.
We have-
beginning.
557,000 subscribers on this channel right now.
Yeah, they would.
And then-
you wouldn't have to.
We have 50,000 followers on our Instagram. We have
I could.
we have a lot.
I could get the whole thing comped, bro.
My wife is
So like, if you guys came,
my
and
wife is a phenomenal.
if we did all
camera
this and you guys
person.
came, like we would spoil you with lobster. We take you to islands, the different islands. We
I
would
just
take.
want to go get my own lobster.
We would take you fishing.
Mhm.
We would catch fish. We would have the person cook it fresh for you, fish fry. We would do this. We do that. We would do everything for you for that content. Like
Yeah.
we would, yeah, dude.
See
We got
that?
you, bro.
See, Mike, you're an influencer now.
Hey,
Bring
I'm
him.
anything.
Bring him and your lady.
Bring JJ.
Yeah.
Serious.
When you put that UFC label on content, it doesn't hurt either.
Shout out to Chris Camozzi because he says he wants to go out there
Yeah,
soon.
I love
do
Chris.
something. Yeah.
Chris is a good dude. Him and Whitney been like they hustle,
Yeah. Big time.
and Chris has been at the top and
Proud
the
of
bottom of many business adventures.
Proud of him right
He's
now.
good. He's good people. They do cool shit.
Yeah.
I like them.
It'd be cool to go see him fight in Italy.
What's he gonna do? BKFC there?
Well, he's the champion right
He's the
now.
champ.
Oh, in Italy? That'd be nice.
For that promotion, yeah.
That'd be cool. Italy's nice.
If we go to it, do we have to look at like a Conor McGregor wiener pick?
You might.
What is up with that guy lately? How do you just get busted sending wiener pics?
You know, though, man, the way he lives and the way these guys live, I'm surprised there's not more.
But think
Really?
think of how hard it would be though, like have that much money.
Do you think it was that hard?
what? Oh god.
But it just like, I don't know, man. Part of me thinks everything was on purpose.
Do you think he'll come back?
No.
Connor's not fighting again.
The only way he comes back is if they do a fight at the White House, like they said.
Because he did say he wanted to be on that.
That's the only way. I
Do you
mean,
know you can't get any cocaine into the White House?
I'm just saying. Like,
mean-
even John Jones went back into the testing pool.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
You know what I mean? Like,
For that fight, he'll do it.
you know, yeah, like that. Who's like, what fighter wouldn't say
Dude,
they want to fight on the lawn?
outside of the ring, he's probably like a bad person, but I would love to see him,
John Jones?
kick ass to the Aspinall. I don't know why.
I don't. I mean, outside of the ring, does he make dumb choices? Yeah, he
Yes.
makes dumb choices that someone who grew
But he-
up with nothing,
Yes.
got a shit ton of money, and just
But as far as being the
Fucks
GOAT,
up.
I would love to see
Yeah.
him kick Aspinall's ass because they just don't know.
I'll take John Jones' character over Connor's character all day long. I mean, everybody fucks up and does dumb things, but I don't know.
I think just Connor's just too much money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know if that's such a thing, but with
No,
him,
it
that's a for real thing with him. Like that's just too
Well, when
much
you're so
money.
rich that you think that no amount of trouble can't be bought off.
Yeah.
I want to know what it feels like to be that rich, but that's what I mean, when you have that much money, you're like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I have too much money.
Yeah.
Unless you get Epstein.
I have the list on my desk. When I get back,
Somewhere
I'll go
out
through it.
there. I'll go through it.
We went in the other day
Oh,
because people think
gosh.
we're very conservative,
Yeah.
which we're not. We're actually very independent.
Same here. Same here.
And so I mean,
Let me see here.
the biggest buffoon move made by Trump and his people right now is the fact that they said there's a list and we're going to put it out. And then now they're trying to say that's bullshit. It's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
There is a list. Maybe there wasn't maybe there's not a document called Epstein's client list. And so they can say there's no client list.
Blackmail list.
Because it doesn't say that at the top.
There's information.
But there's a list.
There's a list.
There's flight records.
There might be a few lists.
Like the fact that was it the guy that owned Victoria's Secret? He just signed over his whole portfolio
to who?
to Epstein. Yeah, that's what made it weird. Is like they're like
Oh, wow.
control.
He had
Like,
so much control because
who does that?
I guarantee when you have that and you have those people coming there, you have video.
He had something on that man.
Yeah, so
that
strong.
Would have crumbled, and he just signed it all over to him. Wow. He was in charge of all his banks, money, real
That's
estate.
crazy.
He signed over everything to him. And people are like, that doesn't make sense. Who does that? No one does that.
Speaking of signing things over, what I would like people to do is just sign up.
Yeah.
And they can do that by clicking the join button right down there.
Heck yeah, man.
It's $1.99 a month. You get all of the members' content, completely unedited episodes. You get first track to all the episodes that are public release. There's 15 minutes that happens before every episode. There's 5 or 10 minutes that happens after every episode that you don't see. There's also edits that my wife does to make me look smarter.
Yeah.
So what you're seeing is the best version of me. If you want to see the
Real version, sign up.
$1.99 a month. And if you can't,
Click the
subscribe.
subscribe,
Subscribe.
notification bell,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
Because we have fun here.
Yeah. This
I
was
almost
awesome.
forgot to.
This was awesome.
Oh,
We
you know
could
what else
talk-
I forgot?
Talk
What?
a couple more hours, man.
I forgot. There's a sponsor on this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I
And
screwed the pooch.
I want to go though. I want to go.
We all want to go.
I've always wanted to
So
do.
this is-
I love to
hold
hunt.
on.
I love
This
to
is-
hunt.
This is more than that.
Okay.
Oh,
AlloutAdventuresUSA.com. Allout Adventures is my buddy Jason Riley. He does, like, the thing that we're talking about that we're all excited about is he does hog hunts. He has a hog hunting ranch in Texas where they hunt them at night with thermal. It's the coolest thing in the world. But here's the thing. What he's building right now, like the basis of his company is,
it's just a building podcast today.
no, it's guy weekends.
Oh,
So you get a group of your buddies together. He
Go.
takes you out. You can either do a hunt there, you can do bird hunts, or you can just bring everybody to the ranch.
and just hang out.
And
What I want to know is how come we don't plan this
we're already planning it.
and go?
We need to
But
go.
the thing is, the guy weekend is like he'll bring
Oh, man, that sounds
all your
fun.
firearms, and they teach, like, they do some like combatives, showing you how to move with your firearm.
Yeah.
But then, like, they're like, all right, so we're going to do the hog hunt today. Tomorrow during the day, we're going to learn how to process the hog so we can
Oh.
use it. And then tomorrow night, that hog is what's for dinner. So we're going to teach you how to hunt
that's
it.
cool.
We're going to teach you how to process it, and then we're going to eat it. But it's like survival skills too. It's a whole weekend where you're there with your buddies learning how
to do stuff.
to survive and to be living, that kind of life.
Well, when
It's amazing, dude.
we need to go.
AlloutAdventuresUSA.com. Check them out. Here's a little reel of some stuff that Kay Miller and I did just the other day.
Boom.
She could shoot.
Yeah. You can't film.
Ooh, I'm terrible with the camera. But huge things, dude. What he's doing is awesome. And the guy adventure weekends, I'm telling you, you want to get on this now. Get your group of 5 guys together that you're like,
let's go.
that you can be competitive with, that you can bust balls with, because the guy weekends are about, I don't want to say teaching you to be a guy, but it's teaching you to be a guy, like razzing each other, being competitive with each other, bringing each other, like helping your buddy learn and becoming at that next level. If you like guns, if you like hunting, if you like wilderness stuff, being outside, surviving, figuring out life, All Out Adventures.
Or at least
USA.com.
you should know how.
Here's the thing.
You should just
Let's
know
say the
how.
shit hits the fan and there's no more grocery stores. I can shoot really good. What happens when I shoot something?
Yep.
You don't just eat it. It's not just like you shot it and then it turns into cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I
don't know what
agree.
you're doing, man.
Do you know how to process it? Like if we shoot something
Yeah,
today,
if you hit like the piss bag,
you're
could
done. You just ruined
ruin
everything.
meat, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd have to
If
watch
we
you-
shoot something
is
today,
it-
what do we do?
Well, does the internet run?
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
So we should have.
But if I can watch YouTube.
But
He would just take the tenderloins.
oh, yeah, backstraps is it.
Hey, I think we're safe here, guys.
Backstraps, no internal
I got
organs.
what I wanted.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dude, I know a group of guys right now besides us. I'm going to look into that.
I'm telling you.
That sounds
The-
fun.
and the
hell.
thing is, Jason and Scott, and they're fucking fun guys.
Then I name
We
drop
should
you.
go.
Yes.
Name drop
If you don't name drop me, you're dumb.
No, they're going to treat me like a
No, they're
king.
good people. They're good people. But like future or previous us should have already taken this.
I think that'd be a
Weekend.
great, like a
It's like a retreat.
Video footage though.
Oh, it's
You
going to
guys-
be amazing. We're going to go do it. We'll film everything.
I'll go.
But to film everything, we got to bring my wife.
Dude, I'll bring my lady.
And that means she's got to tell me how to do things.
Dude, if it's cool, I'll bring my lady too, man.
No,
Hey.
my wife could shoot, and she
Hey.
loves.
This would be cool. I think we should just go.
I think we should go.
when
Let
am
me show
I?
you real quick.
When am I?
We're going to sign it up.
Yeah, just set it up.
Here, real quick. You guys
Call-
can see it.
What's his?
This is dude, this is something I've always wanted to do. So
Wait,
you got to
wait,
connect.
wait.
I want to do it.
Wait.
That's cool. See, look at this.
Crazy, huh?
What part of Texas are we talking?
Isn't Texas all the same?
I mean, I don't know.
It's hot and lots of it.
I'm
That's
all for it,
cool.
man.
We should.
I would
We
love to
need to
do
go. Check them out.
AlloutAdventuresUSA.com.
Check them out.
We're going to have to do a part 2.
Yeah. All right.
I would
Because we're 2
love-
hours in.
Yeah, we're
and
2
your
hours
wife
in.
is going to kill one
Yeah,
of us.
so-
Dude, I
one
would
of us.
love.
We're going to
come
do a part
back.
2 because you've got
Love
so
to
much
come
more
back.
to talk about.
Lots more.
Like my
Lots
intent was to say you're 5 years old. Tell me the story from there on. But I don't like we're 2 hours in and we're not even
Yeah,
like
lots more.
a
And
third of the way through the cup.
I would really like to kind of get into like I think more people would have questions about how to acquire properties with no money
Yes.
down, being creative. How do I do this? How do I do that? Like, yeah, I would love to come back.
You need to do a podcast.
I
on
need
that.
to.
You just need to do a podcast on
love to.
real estate financial literacy.
Yeah.
Not just selling houses, but being financially literate enough to invest in real estate.
And
But start from your 22-year-old kid and what he can do to either get into it, prepare himself to do it, or just start doing it, all the way to the 50-year-old guy who just finally got life figured out
Yeah,
and
it's never too late.
never invested in real estate, never did. And now he's like, well, I'm probably too old. No, you're not.
no, you're never.
I know a guy that has a podcast studio and all the equipment, and he would probably just be like, come on down.
Come film it.
It's like if Diddy can get off, you can buy a house.
How many
Shit.
times do you think Diddy got off?
A lot.
All of them. All of
I think
them?
there's like a certain like when you're up that high, that status, they need
Weird shit to get off.
Yeah.
I hope I'm never that status.
Mean.
Because I can just think
Not
about my
even-
wife and get a boner still.
I just need that.
That's
That's it,
it.
right? Yeah, I'm happy.
dude.
I don't need
Extra.
I don't need like a step ladder, a midget, like 3 feet of rubber hose, a fucking donkey.
Baby
I don't
oil,
need any of
nah.
that.
That's weird.
No, I just go, hey babe, And if she goes, okay, I'm like, that's all it takes. Like there's no freak.
The look.
Yeah, I don't need
Weird.
anything extra.
Those people are weird.
I don't even want to roll over on a dog toy in the bed. Like, I'm good.
I've seen Epstein Island, and BVI passed by it. Never been there.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, we can breathe now.
We don't always vet all the guests.
God, I already know his lady's gonna clip that right there.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been there.
Done. Giselle Maxwell
She's gonna
is trying to
speak.
snitch.
She needs to snitch.
I think she should.
I don't understand why she
I don't
doesn't.
think-
or
I
why
think she's been willing. I think it's been
they're keeping her.
we're not
quiet.
interested, ma'am.
Damn.
We don't need your testimony.
Because there's no list.
There's
It's like there's no. Why is she in jail then?
Right. If there's no list, there's nothing. Then
There's
why
no,
is she?
there's no clients. There's no. There's
Nothing.
customers.
Nothing
why
happened?
Why is she there? For abusing kids? Well, then were those guys? Dude.
she was the only one abusing.
No, she aided in abuse.
No, I'm just
she didn't
saying,
even
I'm-
abuse. Like she wasn't the one.
I'm just saying, like,
But nobody did it.
yeah.
And it's like weird though. Like out of all that list of people, how come the prince is the one that got like screwed over?
Prince Andrew or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he's a freak.
How come there's not more of those?
He's a weirdo freak.
I
Dude,
didn't
if
watch
you
any
have
of
to
that.
if you have to slide on a slip and slide full of baby oil under 12 guys hanging their dong underneath you to get a boner, dude, you need to change your life.
Something's wrong.
I mean, I don't care. Fly your freak flag however you want, but that's weird,
That's
dude.
a little bit much.
That's weird.
That's a little bit much.
Yeah.
I don't need none of that. Jeez.
At
Oh,
the
I-
point,
no, I
at the
don't need
point
that.
where you feel you need a minor to be involved in it, you should just get shot in the face.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you're like, you know what I'd like? That 15-year.
That's it.
Yeah.
Somebody at the table just goes, oh, he's done. Boom.
Yeah. Take a toaster bath.
Toaster bath. Don't get us canceled again.
You, not me. Gee.
Dude, they tried to cancel me on Facebook because I use hashtag toaster bath.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I just said no.
No.
You're gonna get no.
No. Uncanceled.
That's what I don't understand about canceled. Just say no.
See?
Mike's good at that.
No.
Hey, we're gonna cancel you.
Nope.
What do you do? Well, how do you combat that?
Right.
No, Mike, we're gonna cancel you.
No. Like the no. You're not.
How does that happen? Like when people get canceled, they take down their accounts and they do all like. Are they afraid of the
I just don't-
cyberbully? You
I
just
don't-
say no. I'm gonna keep doing
Cyberbullying?
what I do. My viewership may go down,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna continue to do what I do, and the people that want to see it are gonna see it,
It'll go back up.
unless it's a midget
Eventually.
with a 3-foot step ladder and some rubber hose. Then we don't want to see it
Anyway.
at all.
Oh.
Sassy
all right.
Cassie. Isn't she the midget
Cheeks.
stripper?
My cheeks are hurting.
Why do I know that?
I don't know why you know that.
All right, guys, we
But
got to wrap
that's
this
just
up.
Dude, thank you for the invite, bro. This was
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah,
you
thanks for
guys.
coming.
If you're watching this in
Thank
the
you.
public release, hold up the book. You won't get to see the question that the members are going to give us a number for right now. And then we're going to sign off and we're going to answer it to them.
Yep. And you don't get to hear it.
But if you're a member, you get to find out what question we answered today.
Or maybe it's
Every
number
once in
you
a while
want.
we answer them on the regular release, but not today.
So
Not today. You done?
I'm done. You done?
I've been done. I'm waiting for
All
you.
right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.